a
I
decent
was gonna be
amount.
nice for once, but okay.
No, go ahead,
I
dude. Be
usually
nice.
don't.
Let's hear your nice thing.
All right, all right. Let's see. It's been a few weeks. So give me a second to activate the almonds. Okay. We believe the conflict is the arena stuff is starting to kick off. I believe it just kicked off right as we ended. I believe. Not yet.
We have
got
4
4 days.
days until Jotsuzo's first match.
Let's see. Scrolling through the chat, we did kill something, I guess.
Not really. I don't
I mean,
think
let's
so.
see. And yeah, I'm out.
You know what? Credit. Knowing when to hand the baton is a skill. So I'll give it to you.
So I mean, I'll just do the last thing that we did, our last couple things. There was a meeting with Johann Wilkes's widow, Tulsa, like
Yeah.
Oklahoma, I'm guessing. Tulsa. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Um, okay, so Tulsa Wilkes, and she was like, "Hey, pretty sure you know, that guy, Kirstel Shadros. Wait, no, not him. That's the spider. Pretty sure the Kraken, whose name I can't remember at the time.
You're good. He's got a
Uh,
nickname. We can go off that.
yeah, the Kraken killed my husband, and my son's ruining our fortune. So they asked us to investigate. Went back to the ship, did a little shopping. Uh, Indigo Purser for finally accomplishing some much needed divination to find Eston. We kind of tracked her to a location, or at least we're closing in on a certain location uh, in the like warehouse district of Stormreach called the South Watch. Is that where we're at?
Yep. You're in Southwatch in the Grindstone Ward.
In the Grindstone Ward, yeah, yeah, and you guys had a brief encounter with some of the Blades of Karn, where they were seemingly trying to recruit us to be a part of it.
Well, they were more like impressed that like it. It was like somebody walking up. This is a terrible example because they're way more fun, way more trained. But it's similar to somebody walking up and like, I want to shake your hand to like ICE agents right now. And it's like,
Mhm.
what? You're not playing force. What? We don't usually get people liking that. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. To which we kind of broke off from them with a little trickery. Apparently, they're very skilled, but no matter. And we're getting kind of close to the warehouse that we think Eston is in. And I think that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Do I have that right?
Purser had just narrowed it down. Who? The use of spell slots. Purser had narrowed it down to, like you'd found the exact warehouse, and it was just a matter of how you wanted to enter. And I will ask our I was gonna say rogue multiclass doesn't really narrow it down. What does Pani want to rejoin now, or does she want to like come in later? It was a little bit of a floating timeline for when you finished your meeting.
Given the directives that I got from my point of contact, I'm apparently supposed to start doing some light investigation of Dragothol. So knowing that the party is going to have the chance of meeting him, I would want to actually rejoin them pretty quickly.
Okay. Yeah, it's perfectly possible for like by the time they're done looking around, you're able to get into the district and find them. By the time they're managed to like wander the way to the correct warehouse. So
Yeah, especially with city secrets being able to travel twice as fast as. I'm very slippery. I can get into places pretty quickly. So
Urban stuff works well.
yeah.
Okay. So we'll come in and we'll say it's always brutally hot this time of day in Stormreach, and most folk have retired for a break after lunch until temperatures begin to drop in the evening. Then they'll work until well after dark again. You get more than a few sympathetic looks as your group passes by several alleyways and stoops, where laborers and just other common folk are taking a break in whatever shade they can find. The humidity is even worse this close to the river, where several warehouses jut out into the water. You see rusted cranes kind of clanking in the faint breeze. It's going, but man, this is a rough time to be doing anything physical. So people are just kind of assuming maybe you're messengers or something. But either way, there's a certain amount of sympathy where you go by.
Feels perfectly nice.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, Pick, this is like, this isn't bad.
This is home.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But, and so, as you don't spot them immediately, but as you go up to the warehouse that Purser's spell marked out as containing the artificer, terrorist, and assassination target, possibly Eston, there are presumably 2 swords of Karn patrolling across the rooftop of that warehouse. They aren't really hiding. They seem pretty alert, despite the discomfort that must come with their gear. One of them is in the uniform of a Thrainish sergeant and has a beautifully worked longbow on his back. The other is in the distinctive light armor of a Greelish heavy crossbowman. She's armed with a Garlisker Sack 15, also known as the Big Sack, the standard heavy crossbow used by the majority of the rank and file during the last war. And with that in mind, how do you want to approach the warehouse? We'll say you're across the street, you can clearly see it. Just a matter of what you want to do to try and get in.
I'm still on the roof opposing, right?
If you want to be.
Yeah. I'm not on the floor at any time during this. I want to just take a look around and make sure that we're not being tailed by anybody. I would hate for this to be that situation where we led the guys who actually do want to kill her right now directly to her.
Okay, give me an investigation or honestly another skill set if you can reason it out for me.
Investigation, or could I do perception?
Perception's more passive. I would say that's just kind of a vibe check. You could get the results from perception, but it's going to take longer. That would involve just basically walking the area, not quite letting your eyes unfocus, but walking around and just doing kind of a vibe check. Like I said, it'll take about twice as long.
I think it's worth the time. I'm going to tell the rest of the group just maybe hang out a little bit, keep your eyes open, and I'm going to take a look around. Because I kind of want to case it, too, to see if there's any alternate ways to get in, seeing that we have 2 guys on the rooftop.
Okay. With that in mind, while he's doing that search, one sec. Would you mind muting when you're not talking? Because there's a lot of input noise coming out. I don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah. But,
Clicking.
Yeah, clicking happened. Same thing that was happening for me before. But, with that in mind, how is everybody else approaching? Are you guys all as one group, or did you just kind of split up and follow 2 alleyways that lead here? It's a warehouse right along the river. How do you want to approach
it? Appearing as a mob never is good for hiding.
So, I don't know how much this ties into it, but Purser's holding a hovering arrowhead in the air in front of him, and he points at the warehouse. So
I mean, that'll get
group.
you a couple looks, but nothing particular. There's people hanging out in the arrows in the alleyways at the moment. So that'd get you a few looks, but they're mostly just hanging out. It's kind of a siesta, avoiding the worst heat of the day. The whole
Well,
city does that.
I was thinking more if anyone's actually guarding the place and sees like a
Oh,
Templar
Very
plunging the
clearly
building out.
scrying.
I mean, how obvious are you about, like, how close do you get to it before?
I mean,
There.
it's Purser. He doesn't hide it, but
I was gonna say,
he could be
we're trying to
like,
slip in, and we're gonna use this guy holding a loaded firearm walking into a building as a
I
distraction.
mean,
I guess.
he's also your GPS, so like he has to he does have to point it out, but how blatant is up to you guys.
Once Poniard catches up, she would definitely advise that he not be that obvious. Like,
You're just like
just get us close enough that you know what building it's pointing out to, and then, like, don't have like the big glowing arrow that goes, "Hey, look at us, we're doing nefarious things."
Okay. All right. So, despite there being a literal glowing arrow, there is a little bit more, like, less of a walking up to the front door and shouting, "Let us in" type thing. Okay. 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 I know that wasn't what you were doing, but that's what it felt vaguely like. All right. So a little more subtle.
Her
but
default's just
Yeah.
riding on Purser's shoulders until she's told otherwise, but
I mean,
she'd look at them and say, "You want me to sneak and look?" and point at the building.
Oh yeah. Okay. I thought you were like Purser. I'm gonna go with Purser's default. It's like, okay, yeah.
Huh.
So you want to go and do some sneaky sneak? Okay. Reconnaissance, one might say.
She just looks
Alright.
at the rest of the group and tilts her head at Purser, but she does kind of pose the question to everybody. Want me to sneak and look?
Sure. I'm gonna tell her because you're talking telepathically, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Look for an alternate way in.
Okay.
Maybe a high window.
Okay.
Alright. So, fluttering moth person. Are you being sneaky about it, or are you just
Yeah, I'm
like
I'm just pulling my
playing
character
up
sheet
the
up to
moth
get my.
person thing? Okay.
She'll sneak it first, and then if she gets caught, she'll play up the moth person thing.
Smush
She'll
face
just say
against
something
window.
smells. Smush face against window. Something smells good.
Yeah.
Light thumping noises as she like keeps bumping up against the glass.
There's a good lamp in there. I want it.
Someone welding.
I want the light back on.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Okay,
bloody
alright.
crave.
That's
pretty
damn
good.
good. Okay. So some sneaking.
Sneaking and peeking.
We will say that part of the sneakiness here is, like, they do have pretty good points of view, but if you just creep up close and then just sort of hug the walls, unless they deliberately walk over to the edge and look straight down, they're not going to see you from the roof. And yeah, so you're able to sneak up unseen, and you could scale the wall as long as you're not too blatant about it. You could flutter up and look in some of the big windows. It is an old warehouse, so there are some windows.
All right. She'll look for the easiest one to. May not be as secured.
Okay.
These people have weird windows, but
While you're doing that, I will report on the perceptions. I see 3 rolls. What am I? What are we taking? Did you use inspiration, or did it just not show up when you were clicking the button initially?
Oh, damn! It did roll 3. I have no idea why I did that.
That's
It
okay.
gave
I just was
me
asking.
1 dice roll, and which is funny because it looked like it was it's not even the one that I did. I should probably turn the dice roller off because that's what happens sometimes. Let's do this. Let's turn off the blah 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 blah. Sure. Let's just go with the 12.
Okay.
The
With
first
a
one.
12, you don't see anyone, but we'll say that part of why is you are I won't say concerned, but definitely have a healthy respect for the people on the rooftop. It's hot as hell up there, but they're not slacking in the least, and that's attentive guards are just an unpleasant element in your line of work. So it makes sense to kind of keep them in mind as you sneak around. So
Mm.
they going off your roll 2 weeks prior. Yeah, 2 weeks prior. You're still not seen, but you don't. You're fairly certain if there was anybody even remotely skilled sneaking around, you wouldn't notice it, just because you've got to keep these guys in your periphery.
Mm. All right. So Pick has found some sort of way in. Uh, Last time, I think I was disguised as one of these guys too, right on the roof.
You weren't disguised. You were just going from hidden point to
Okay.
hidden point. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I want to cast Disguise Self, and I want to look like one of these Blades of Karn guys,
Okay.
similar
They
to maybe.
they you can. They all there isn't the only uniform thing about them is an armband. For a group that has a symbol, there doesn't seem to be a uniform. Everybody wears different national outfits, basically.
Mm,
Nobody really seems to abide by just one group. You've seen people in all kinds of clothing, pretty much as long as it's from one of the 5 nations. So,
I want to specifically look like the one of the ones that stopped us earlier.
okay. Oh, I get you. I get you. All right. Fair enough. I believe it was a Carnathi and an Onderan. All right.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I want to be the Carnathi looking one.
Okay. You
Human,
go
you
in
said kind of
heavy
like,
chain.
yeah. Um, and I'm going to just ease myself off the roof, quickly and quietly, come around the backside of the building, and I'm going to just tell the group with a minor illusion, sort of whisper in the area near them, uh, just act normal. I'm going in. Um,
All
and
right.
also tell them
And you're
to,
doing the what now?
I'm going in, take defensive positions if anything happens. I should be fine. And I'm going to walk up to the door. I kind of heard this guy talking before with them, so I'm going to do my best to like emulate his voice.
Imitate it. Okay. Okay. There isn't anybody at the doors on the outside, but you could try
Okay.
the old steel double doors.
Yeah. I'm going to walk right up to the steel double door and try to open it.
It is locked. Okay. From the outside, as you peer in the window with your big moth eyes, you see a single person working at a pretty sizable desk in a pretty gloomy area. There isn't any artificial light that your friends are so fond of. They don't have any of those ever bright lanterns in there. He just seems to be working in off the ambient light coming in from the couple high windows. Um, but you do recognize it. It does look like that person that you met in that strange, cramped cellar place.
Okay. And this is the one I know they're looking for.
Seems
Are
like
any
it.
of the upper, like the high windows unlocked? Or did they account for flying folk?
They are not unlocked and they have bars on them. Some of the glass
Okay.
is cracked pretty badly, but the bars are pretty rusty. But it does seem like this is at least at one point was a place where you needed to be pretty secure.
Hmm.
Pick. I come through her telepathy. I need this door unlocked.
Okay, I come. These are locked, and they have bars. They are all locked. I will come down. There is only one person in there. It is the person we are looking for.
Perfect.
And she creeps. She creeps back down to wherever he is.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Just it's a big box, so you just flutter
Yeah.
around to a different corner. All right.
She reaches in her little pockets and looks for her tools.
Okay, yeah, it's a relatively simple lock. It's not one of those giant ones you have to crawl into. Those are terrifying, so that's good.
Yeah, never again. They'd be like, get in there. She'd be like, absolutely not. Whatever's in there you don't need. I'm not
When
doing
you
that
fail
again.
the lockpick and check on those, it starts to crush you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Sleight of hand. Um,
I
that's
think
the
that's
same
what it is for
bonus.
thieves' tools.
I mean, I think there is an actual thing for thieves' tools, but I think that's the same bonus, so we can go with it pretty comfortably. Yeah. With that, there's a click, and you can slide the huge steel door open. There will
Good
be
work,
no
Pick.
being quiet about doing so, but you can absolutely, roll it open.
She just
Yeah, I
unlocks
roll
it
it.
and then looks up at him and goes, it will be loud. And shrugs.
I think that's the point. I open the door, and I tell her telepathically, "Good luck. I'll be back soon, hopefully with a guest."
Okay. Should we kill
Uh,
them if they catch us? Is this violence?
maybe if things go poorly.
Okay. She pulls out her bow and gives it a couple test draws and nods, sneaks back into the shadow.
Twang, twang, twang.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
So
I
inside you see the same thing. This is a pretty wide space. It really does look like largely it was storage. But you do see, not quite in the exact middle, but relatively out in a cleared space, working at a pretty sizable desk with like lots of metal gears, just artificer refuse in piles around her, is the form of Eston.
mm, uh, I pause for a moment at the door, take a look left and right, and begin to approach.
I
Um,
will say, as the rest of you and Pick, as the door rolls open,
Oh, fine.
one of the guards on the roof does hear that and starts walking over to peer down to see why the door is open.
Hey, we've got a looker.
Pickle will connect to the rest of the group and say, upper windows were locked, could not get in. Just let in Indigo through picking lock on the side. Big door made lots of noise.
Yeah,
He's
we're
going
we're
in.
kind of tracking that pick.
Okay.
The guards noticed.
I'm in
One
the
of
chat
them.
too, right?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
with the
it's
okay.
you guys have a psionic radio system set up,
Uh,
I think.
I say, just play it cool. It should be fine.
Okay, all right. So everybody's cool like the fawns. Gotcha. All right. So in that case, the guard goes over unhindered and looks down and doesn't yell, but definitely speaks up over to the other one and does yell. You hear from the outside, "Hey, who opened this?" You hear
Is
like
is he just addressing that to?
she yelling down to the doors, basically whoever went in, because she can see it's open or
Uh,
heard it
uh,
open. And
shit. I pop my head out real quick. Go back to the door, open it. The fuck you want? I need something done. Can I do my job, please?
uh, give me a deception check with advantage because you are disguised.
Performance or deception?
Um, it's I could see either. Honestly, you're putting yeah. You know what? Performance, sure. You can do
Okay.
performance. Why not?
All right. Uh, for whatever reason, I don't think it. Let me make sure. Let me click my token to make sure things are going through. Something seems a little off. I might have to just use my character sheet that we have in game, which is fine. As soon as it loads up. All right. Performance.
Okay.
Hold on. You said with advantage, and also I don't think it
Yeah.
gave me my D4. Oh no, it did give me my
I
D4.
see. I see. You got a
Okay.
17. That's not terrible.
Ooh.
There's a pause, and you hear a yell back down. Only visiting at specific times. You know that. Don't chew my ass over it. Be quick.
Got
And
it.
she's definitely going to wait, like stay waiting there to make sure you come out soon. She doesn't want to get in trouble for you fucking up the schedule.
Um, close the door behind me, and I walk over to her. Says, I say, I need to make this quick. And I pull out one of the last discs with the Carnathi emblem that I got from, well, the one I stole from Urich's place.
Okay. I
I
mean
think it was
that's
Uric.
acquiring you stealing. Ownership is nine
Yeah.
tenths of the law. But
Yeah.
all right. So approaching with a blast disc will
And
get a distracted and kind of like initially annoyed look that someone's bothering her again, and then like a raised eyebrow at a blast disc. That's different. What do you want this for?
do you know how to make these?
She just gives you an utterly disgusted look. Give it here. What do you want it for?
I want to know how big you can make them.
I
We all
mean,
know how big, they normally get, but could you do something bigger?
it
Special
wouldn't be a
ask
blast
from
disc
bosses.
anymore. There's limits without more spell power. But given enough scale, I could. Why?
Uh, Boss has a friend. I guess they got something going on, asking about you know, extra munitions for the upcoming plans.
Uh, yeah, she looks you up and down. Well, I could. Do you want anything done with this, or are you just bothering me because you're uneducated?
Well, there is actually something else too. I don't want you to be alarmed about by what I'm about to tell you, but
Huh?
Eston, you can't stay here any longer. You know that, right?
What does the general want me elsewhere? The condition for this whole entire deal was he needs to keep me safe. So if he needs to move me, fine.
Well, I think you need to leave Stormreach if I'm being honest. It seems like those people that are after you, they're applying some pressure. And you know that there's no such thing as a secret in Stormreach. And I change like my voice and I say, don't be alarmed. If I wanted you dead, you would already be dead. I'm here for a conversation.
um. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Are you gonna like drop the disguise entirely, or are you just changing, just dropping the voice
Just,
element?
just, just, just the voice so far.
Okay.
I,
Yeah.
I
Then
say that
she.
go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, her eyes widen and she immediately grabs
Uh,
at like a heavy
don't
crossbow. Mm.
look. And I put both hands up in the air. I'm not here to hurt you, but
That'll make
there
this
are.
easier then. What? What in Kyber's name are you doing? Drop your weapons. As she's got like this, it's technically a crossbow. It looks like a heavily modified kind of thing. It's half on fire as she's holding it. It does not look
Wow,
stable.
that is an impressive weapon. Well, I'll just say that I'm here with the group that saved your life before.
But you're here. You're the one who tried to kill me.
No, I would say more than tried. But as long as we're being honest. Look, me and you have more in common than what you realize right now. You're a Canith, ex-Canith, ex-Coriat, and I may not be on such good terms with the group that I came from, the one that wants you dead.
Oh, my blackened heart bleeds for you. Your boss doesn't like you.
Well, I wouldn't say that either, but let's just say that we had a falling out of sorts, and for the moment, it is in my best interest to keep you alive. And I think it's in your best interest too. Just think about this. I was able to walk in here, get next to you, and these are the people who are supposed to protect you.
Give me a persuasion check because she gets stabbed last time. Like she she's a little reluctant.
23.
Okay. She kind of like narrows her eyes a little bit.
I say,
We'll bring other people in. If there's other people here, then you need to bring them in. And also, probably quickly would be better because I did hit the panic button. So there'll be a lot of folks coming here pretty quickly.
all right. Maybe we should meet later where we can talk about this. I don't want to blow up your spot. I can be gone in a matter of moments and no one will ever know I'm here. But before I go, I need to tell you that the one thing you need to know about the people who are coming for you, they will rock you to sleep. They have patience on their side.
No, you need to actually explain something here, mister, or someone with you does. Is there someone who doesn't talk in, like, poetry? Anything else?
Shit. Pick.
Yeah.
Can you sneak in here?
Ionic bug lady.
Yeah.
and bring.
It reminds every time I think of that kid explaining, "Have you ever had a dream that wasn't a dream?" Like,
I love it.
Say the guy who could break the sound barrier is always around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'd be easy for Pick to slip in there.
Oh yeah, you absolutely can. Like there's still a little bit of creaking, but the guard doesn't spot you. She's mostly just like looking around. Actually, you know what? She's not looking around anymore. She seemingly for no reason went over and talked to the other guard, and they're both crouched down in covered positions.
Oh, okay.
She
Yeah,
pokes her little
Ponder
head around
notices that for sure.
She pokes her little head around and goes, "What, Indigo?"
Bring Purser. We have very little time to do what we need
There
to
we
do.
go.
She sighs and she sneaks back out, and she doesn't even sneak back out. She just says, Indigo says you should come in, Purser, but I don't know how you can sneak in. You are not very sneaky."
Poniard looks at Purser and just kind of like points at herself and points at the building and
He like points at himself and points at you, not really getting what you're putting down.
Fuck's sake, Purser, do you want me to go?
This is going so well.
Yeah,
do you want me to go?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, fuck's sake. You know, Indigo, the fact that you shut the door is making this so much more difficult.
He did like open it a little, but yeah, there will be some rolling noises as you kind of creep in. Your head is you are slightly bigger than Pick's head.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, actually, I'm gonna go for the windows if this is just like a matter of discussing things.
Okay. You're gonna like yell from the windows. She's in the middle of a warehouse and like there's.
Is she within 30 feet of the windows? Because I do have telepathic speech.
We'll say I mean I would say no realistically, but they're pretty careful about keeping her a certain distance. Like they're trying to keep her spell distance away from the windows. Like this isn't the best hiding spot, but
do you just want me to put her on network? I can speak to her, and then you can speak to her.
Sure.
Okay. Weird bug lady voice appears in her head. "Hello, I am Pick. I am Pikik Cha, and I am translator for group. They say you need to talk to somebody, and I think you need to talk to Purser and maybe Poniard. But
And
this is them.
Balthazar.
And Balthazar, and she'd be like, you can hear them now. Say hello.
Yeah.
So
Hey. Hi. Hello.
at
The
the
guards
first
out here.
voice, like no one else sees this, so Pani, you
Thank
absolutely
you
keep
for looking
talking.
out for
But
me.
in the building, it is like there's a moment of like confused panic when someone starts talking in her head out of nowhere, and Indigo, you see her just like fire a shot into a nearby crate, just acts like no trigger discipline, just full on fires a shot when there's just voices in her head. But
There's that survival instinct.
what's going on? Who's this?
Okay, so in hindsight, we probably sent in the wrong person to talk to you. Hi, I'm Pawnee. I'm a new member of the group. Very quickly, the guards out here are starting to act sketchy. We're part of the group that apparently saved your life previously, and we're working
And tried
with.
to kill me. What is this asshole?
Yeah, like I said.
Not
Yeah,
tried.
I mean, we agree on that count, but that's neither here nor there. We're working for your former boss, and we're establishing something in Mishann. We want you to come with us.
Eloquently put.
Okay. And do you want me? Like, I have to talk to. I can't just. I have to talk with the general before I try that.
Well, we
Speaking
should
of
get to
which,
talking.
I wasn't kidding before. If there's a bunch of people outside, you probably should come inside before they get here. As she like looks at a orb of time on her desk and says, "Probably sooner."
Oh, everybody in.
You tell Balthazar that because he's been sitting there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
this is all a psychic like open mic
Legend.
thing.
And
Yeah.
and he just zips off.
You
Yeah, okay. So, like, yeah, the door just throws open and Althazar goes into the warehouse.
I keep forgetting her name. What's the name of the lady?
Eston.
Eston. Yep.
Is it Estel?
Eston.
With an N.
Eston.
Yep.
I just, arms wide. Eston. It's been a while. Oh, my pizza's here. Never mind. I'm not never mind. I'm not here yet.
Hearing the audible doorbell is hilarious.
That does fit me well.
Yep.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Purser confidently strides in with his coat billowing behind him.
You still have the flaming arrow pointing at her. That
Oh yeah.
okay. She
I
just
like clench my fist and it like cancels as she sees it.
Shut her down. All right. What are there? And like, is it just everybody goes in, or are some of you?
Everybody's in.
If it's
Except for Bonnie?
okay, I would like to go off of that stealth 32 and just, especially since I'm wearing Stormreach clothes right now, just kind of blend in with the crowd and be the outside eyes.
Well, the crowd is clearing very quickly. You could
Fuck
definitely
me.
hide out there.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, no problem.
Mouthful of pizza, hell yeah.
The door opens back open. Arms wide. Eston, how are you?
Yeah. So as the group minus Poniard comes in, and Pick, did you want to like continue clinging to the outside of the building and just watch for stuff, or did you want to go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not
So
gonna.
we've
She's
got-
not gonna go all the way, just in case something else crazy happens. She's
Two
little and
sneakies.
she's better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
maybe
we're the eyes on the outside, just in case
Okay,
things
yeah,
go really
yeah.
pear-shaped.
Then you guys do see within like a minute or two, like obvious soldiers start showing up, in small groups, and then like not quite surrounding, but definitely posting up. A couple of them use the pretty universal hand signals developed during the last war to signal back and forth to the people on the roof. And yeah, there's definitely soldiers starting to surround the building.
I relay the information, including like how many, the fact that they're setting up a cordon and perimeter, and like distances and stuff.
there's under 2 dozen right now.
Yeah, right now.
All right. I say so. We should probably go talk to your new employer. Also, the Fury sends his regards.
Probably.
And I say,
Don't say it like that. I've had to program things that say that before they blow up. It's never good to say. Well, okay, all of you wait here. I need to go out and keep them from bombing the place or something. If you guys are willing to let Eston, she will go out and like wave her arms, and if no one initially nobody's gonna reply, and she'll just yell out. She just yells out to them, "Swords! I'm fine. Where are you?" And eventually, like, someone waves her over to cover, and like two soldiers run out and basically like half run her back to the cover.
hostage recovery sort of thing.
Yeah, basically. Like, they didn't expect to see her out, but they're not going to question it. They just immediately get her somewhere as safe as they can.
I like to think that Zizzo is like looking out a window and like admiring the cordon. Why?
So now instead of Pick like face smushed against the window, it's this giant crocodile face smushed against a window.
I see that they do good cordon in Corvair. Or Couravar.
Cordon.
Draws a little heart in the dirt. But about not even a minute, about 30 seconds later, a magically magnified voice echoes out, "This is the Swords of Karn. We have the building surrounded. Come out peacefully and you will not be harmed."
I'm the first to step out.
I was going to whisper, "Hey, I understand we had a bad introduction, but I still wish to recruit you for Mishann. Please don't have them kill us, and I'll gladly give you a nice spot home."
Okay, so yeah, you guys, at least one of you steps out. To their credit, like they have, weapons out, but they're not pointed at you. That could change, but it doesn't seem to be they're getting ready to storm the place. Having Eston not in there has definitely defanged the hostility that you might have faced. But yeah, you're not shot full of holes immediately the moment you step outside. Or a crossbow bolt, more accurately.
I say that as I step out, we need to talk to Eston and as well as your boss. This is kind of important.
Oh, I don't know his name. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, then if you're willing to like go over, they do a quick pat down to see weaponry. There's a brief discussion. You're allowed to keep it, but it's one of those once we get to general, once we get to the general, you're going to need to let us hold those while you're talking with them.
All right.
And does anybody else go out, or is it just Indigo thus far?
Okay. Yeah, Joseph follows.
Okay. Yeah, it's tense, but there isn't any violence done.
Yeah, I come out with my no weapons on me. Little did he know.
I'm unarmed, not literally, DM.
Yeah. Sort of like unbuckle his like sword and wand belt and like hold it in the air above him.
Yeah. That definitely. You get a thankful nod and an approving look from one of the Thranish people in this force.
My man.
Yeah, kind of.
Just mentally connects with Purser. We are okay. Should I come out?
Good.
I'll respond in kind. I think we're fine.
Okay. Should I stay hidden?
You, out of all of us, probably could.
I can stay that way if I need to, but if we are okay, I will come out.
I'll leave it up to you. Whatever Pick would do in
Okay.
the situation.
She stays sneaky for the moment.
Okay. And Poniard, do you come out, or are you gonna try and just tail them while sneaking as well?
I think I'm actually going to leave that up to a die roll because on one hand, sneaking does leave open options for maneuverability, but on the other hand, she is supposed to be meeting this guy. So
If
even
you're sneaking, you just like throw yourself through the window when they're talking with him. Ha I'm here to.
Lancelot storming the castle. Evens, I show myself, and odds, I stay hidden. Okay.
I didn't see, what was the die roll?
It's a 4. Yeah. Well, in that case, I do kind of step out from where I was hidden and just, yeah, I'm with them.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. They have enough trigger discipline to not just fire around into the ground or something, but there is a little bit of alarm as you just appear. But they're not so much
We
appear,
are
just like drop down from a hiding spot. I like to think if it had been all three of our mega sneaks, that would have been horrible. Like, all right, everybody's surrounded. Okay, we're coming out. Random elf, random shifter, random bug person. Oh,
And now we get to do that really comical meme where just weapon after weapon after weapon after weapon. She's just like pulling.
Oh, the Pirates of the Caribbean opening.
Oh, yeah, you're just
Yeah.
handing them, yeah. Well, you can keep these until all right. And they're just like one of them just gets out, just sighs, takes off his pack, like, and it's just has you just start putting them in.
Yes. My masterwork rapier, my wavy dagger, my 4 just regular daggers, my short bow, my
Oh,
quiver.
your war crime dagger. I forgot about that one.
I do have a war crime dagger. I love it. It's my magical weapon.
War crime dagger.
Is
Oh
it?
yeah,
Is
this
it a
thing's fucking nasty.
Is it a serrated bayonet?
It's
Yeah,
wavy, so it's really hard to patch up.
it's got 3 points on it basically. Like you can't without magic you're not healing that wound the thing makes.
Oh, so it is those like saw blade bayonets.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and it does an additional 1d10 on a critical hit, so it's fun.
Okay, and well, don't you also have another dagger, the gray one or something? I thought that was your magic one. I don't know. But
yeah, Dagger of the Grey's Hunger.
Grey's Hunger, yeah. But
oh yeah,
with that, you guys can let yourselves be escorted through the district to a sprawling structure on the edge of the river, with Pick sneakily following behind. Will go off your other roll. This was probably another giant warehouse at one point, but it's been rebuilt into a heavily fortified stronghold. It's not the prettiest place, but it does look pretty secure. You're led inside through low-slung barracks, mess hall, and into a sizable office overlooking the river and much of the district. And probably as you guys are led into it, Pick is like hopping along the roof or something and just peeking in random windows. It's never enough to raise any alarms, but there is a couple double take as random soldier whatever is doing maintenance or something like that, and glances out a window and for a brief moment sees like a child-sized moth head peeking in, and then like looks back panicked and doesn't see anything. It doesn't. That's purely for flavor, but there's probably a couple Mothman sightings within the building. But yeah, you're inside
What about the
where the
bus of
rest
the
of you are.
undead?
Yeah. Where the rest of you are, you see this room that's overlooking the river and such. It's well furnished in the Carnathy fashion, although pretty plain by noble standards. It's not really much on the walls. Everything isn't gilded. Not how all nobles live, but there's a certain expectation. A
While we're
polished.
walking, oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
No,
I
go
thought
ahead.
there was a break in it. Just while we're walking, I want to just say to Eston. So, your choice was to hide or to go live your life for the last few days that you thought you had left, and this is what you chose? How do you square that?
This was the safest place I could get to while if I had to stay in the city, and I couldn't get out yet.
And
They are
besides, friend Indigo, General Drago is a very mighty general.
right. Oh, also, mostly your old friends are watching the boats going out pretty hard. And I'm
Of
not
course.
going into the jungle. I could just jump into the river for the same effect.
Yeah, I
Fair
kind of
enough.
agree with that.
Did you at least
I
find
don't
some?
believe we've met before.
Weird soft bodies and their shitty navigation in the jungle.
Uh, no, I didn't technically meet half these people, but all right, yeah, you do look new. Hello, I'm Eston.
Hi, I'm Poniard.
Great. She's not exactly what one would call a pleasant person on a good day.
And this is not a good day.
No, this is not. But yeah, inside the office, there's a polished dark wood desk, as well as several chairs, painting, what looks like a landscape, somewhere presumably Karna, but could realistically be anywhere, pretty rural. Several full bookshelves and an armor stand are the only things here. Standing next to the window is a human man, somewhere in his 30s, with a shaven head and short beard. He looks up and blinks a few times as you enter. It's like a crowd of people enters, and um, all right. Well, he gestures towards the chairs. Have a seat. And he goes over and sits down while one of the soldiers goes up and murmurs something in his ear.
Have we given up our weapons yet, by the way?
Yeah, they wouldn't let you in the room without they don't take them out of your sight, but they do at least hold on to them, so you can't just draw and shoot them immediately. Is the reasoning.
How thorough was the pat down? Could I have maybe stashed that silver cylinder that I have on me somewhere?
Well, give me a sleight of hand check.
Eh,
Boy,
Yeah,
not rolling that great today.
yeah, they would have found that.
All right,
They're
thorough.
yeah, they're it's not like crazy thorough, but it is decent.
Okay, now my thing wants to work. All right.
Well, I mean, it seems to be the number. You're getting those out of the way
And
early.
I just was trying to make sure that it was working now.
No, you're good. You're good, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I sit down at the table, and I say, I should probably introduce myself. Most know me as Indigo. Um, I'm with the MKA. We are here today to propose a transfer of your friend here to our custody.
Well, as some of you no doubt are aware, I am Drago Thull, once a general in the forces of Karnath and a Galfarian patriot. And you're part of the Mishann Association. I didn't
As
get
you
to meet you today,
That's correct.
but you are very welcome here and with the swords.
I didn't expect you to be so cordial. I've read some of the sealed reports we have on you.
Ah, well, don't. Hopefully, they got my better sides in some elements. Sort of grins. It doesn't look like a. Looks a little forced. This is somebody who definitely comes across as stern by nature. But let's
I
see here.
I do not know what sealed reports say, but Captain Ludger Strong spoke very highly of you, and he even had me start reading your book to learn who of our ways of war. What I've read thus far has been very good.
Oh, yes. I remember. Good man. Always good to see someone not of the noble blood back at the academy. I was under the impression he had, well, things get crossed in war. But yes, it is good to see you. I've actually been wondering about speaking with you. This is quite a stroke of luck for everyone, I think. And you're looking to, what exactly do
repay.
you want with Eston?
Well,
To save her life.
all that,
Sorry to hear the
but
process.
Friend, Friend
she's
Indigo wishes to preserve his reputation.
God damn it,
Mm,
Jezlo.
not.
What?
well, as I was saying before, she, I wish to recruit the Mishann.
Really? That's
Indeed,
interesting. And
and
it's
it's been a
tied
long
to.
time. Is she Siren?
He is. Very, very much so. She'd tell you.
It's making sure because
He's
it's
a
been
real
months.
Irish person. She'd tell, like, not like all the. Anyways.
Anyway,
Oh, God.
as you would probably know already, from she's a Siren like me. I wish to have a new hope, a new dream, and that's what Mishan was established to be a new area for all poor people who suffered from the last
Oh,
war.
I'm aware of the Neo-Irish movement and Mishann. I've actually been reading up on you.
I,
Well,
I pray it was good reports.
it's encouraging for a number of reasons. And you want Eston. It's also encouraging. So, we don't usually let those who joined us come and go on whims. Would exactly be. If you can't follow an oath, then what good are you, right?
She gave an oath.
Oh, everyone does when you join. But, and we have authority here that comes with responsibilities. But I'm aware that Eston did join us with problems on her heels. It's certainly happened before.
Are
And
these problems that you were willing to fully take on and inherit?
in protecting her from assassins, she sort of shrugs. I believe we could manage that for some time. But you're from the New Cyrus settlement on the Caparian Islands. So if you're willing to be reasonable about this, you may have brought me a solution I've been searching for. And he gets up goes over to one of the desks, opens it up, flips through it pretty quickly, and brings out a map that he unfurls on the table. While he's doing so, he says, I hoped the Swords of Karn could bring some sort of order to this place, make it a haven for something besides criminals. And Southwatch has grown safe under us. The people here have seen what we can offer, and most are happy to support us. Ones that haven't left. But we've grown as much as we can here, at least in Stormreach. Any more, and the swords demand a serious response from the Stormlords. I don't have the numbers required to take control of the city by force, unfortunately. I've been considering a move for almost a year now. And as he's unfurling it, you see it's a not as detailed a map as you have of Zendrik as a whole, but it is surprisingly updated about Mishann and most of the islands, the northern islands. And while I doubt Mishann itself would welcome the swords directly, surely there are other areas within the Caperan Islands that are open for Corvaran settlement. I was going to reach out to your group and inquire about that, since you're representatives of these territories. I'll come out and ask, would Mishann and this Neo-Sire accept the Swords of Karn moving there, at least for the time being?
If I may make a history check to get a history of, do these guys actually move, or are they just basically infiltrators?
Give me a history check, sure.
I'm gonna hero point
the
to make.
name.
I was gonna say hero point to make that a 15.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair.
Bleed over from the other game.
It's fine, man. Yeah. So you've heard the name. Dragothul has a rep of being kind of a maverick in exile. He was a very accomplished warlord who was basically refused to lay down arms during the Treaty of Thronehold. King Caius III put out basically an arrest warrant on him when he refused to lay down arms. He fled here to Stormreach and has been trying to rally support to go back home ever since. You don't know a whole lot beyond that, and the go back home thing you kind of picked up here. But you knew back on Corvair, he did have a rep during the last war as being frighteningly skilled as far as actual military action commanding. But yeah, beyond that, you don't know a whole lot about him. It's just, and this is kind of out of left field, I'd imagine. So this is a little startling. Yeah, he looks up at you guys, waiting for an answer.
Well,
Jotazo walks up a bit more to the map. Do you mind moving to the map of the islands?
Oh,
Cam?
yeah, sure. That would make sense.
Or so, who would it piss off if they let him in the house? But Pick doesn't know these things.
I mean, Pick, we can say there's a little head peeking in the window. You can be hearing this either with your little moth ears or through the psychic link. Up to you.
Yeah, she just still wouldn't understand it. She would be like, that this is not her history. This is not her continent. She's just like,
oh yeah.
It might make people angry if we brought him back home, but she wouldn't think of that.
Shiny
She's
head
just
man
like,
wants to move. Yeah.
yeah, he might be related to Ludger. Ludger's nice. Like Ludger.
Jotazo looks at the map for a moment, pondering something before he points to Sid Hill Island. There is ruins here. Very good location. Strategic. Would allow you to have initial influence and perhaps support on future activities in Cirksol Island, as well as potential striking range against the eastern side of Fefels.
All right. I'm sorry, you're part of the association, and you are?
I am Jojozo. I am from the Caparan Islands. Uh,
Ah, that makes more sense.
I
Well,
am, uh, I am a warrior of decent standing amongst the lizard folk. And I think that, my main goal has been to have lizard folk learn Kuavar ways of war. Thus, I, at the very least, I cannot speak for my party, would very much welcome your group going to uh, the Caparan Islands, especially if you were to set up your own base outside of Mishann.
well, that's encouraging to hear. I don't. I know you'll need time to think all this through, and just to be clear, as a sign of goodwill, I can release Eston from her pledge if she wishes it. But please let me know if you, who, as I said, I believe you're representatives of that place, if you need time to discuss it, do so. But let me know if the islands would welcome the swords.
My question for you is, why Mishann?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'd looked elsewhere. I checked Three Barrel Cove, was my original thought. But even operating out of a remote base in the jungle is more appealing than dealing with more of the same criminal filth that's so common in Stormreach. Been like juggling vipers, just establishing here. Setting up a temporary base of operations out in the jungle somewhere. Doable, as long as we're receiving support from a nearby settlement, cooperative. I wouldn't call anything about Stormreach cooperative. Some of my forces have begun starting families here, and plenty of the district's inhabitants will happily travel with us. Enough at least to keep the base running, assuming we had, as I said, support from a established settlement like Mishann or a native population, as he glances at Jotazo. But I don't expect an answer right away. Think about it. Get back to me.
Can we take our break now?
Yeah, that's actually perfectly timed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. I'm gonna go up my laundry.
All right.
Thank you for saying laundry. I have to switch mine.
I probably should switch mine, but
What have you done, Jotazo?
Exactly what
you guys are really
Jotazo
gonna.
wants. Jotazo doesn't want to be overly reliant on one group of Kuavar in the future. He wants options.
Oh, fucking clever.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Keep backing.
Seems risky, but I do understand the decision.
Is it stealing sauce is thunder, man?
No, it's all good. I'm enjoying the ride.
I don't know much about Eberron at all, so I don't know if having the sword as your neighbors is a great idea. Something down tells me no, not really.
They seem like, well, so I mean, from what we know, right? They're like war veterans from the last war, to kind of fanatic and want to eventually build an army up to retake and unify Corvair. I don't really see him being successful.
I was gonna say, what's stopping him from doing a testing ground at our town?
He's Napoleon.
Well, that's great, and now we just gave him fucking Sardinia. It's great, man. You know what? Go ahead, take over. If you go near my town, I will kill your entire fucking group.
Who knows? I think we may have some other uses for them as well.
Oh yeah,
I
use them
have
as attack dogs. Excellent.
absolutely.
Have an
Uh,
absolutely frothing mad buffer state. Yeah, just make sure they don't bite you.
Absolutely.
Like I said, having a rabid dog has its uses, but it's gonna bite us eventually.
Well, you just got to give it other stuff to bite.
Yeah, that's the problem. What if we don't want it to bite our neighbors? How many if that lizardfolk king starts acting up? I mean, perfect.
What was the relationship that you guys had with the people in Alum Cusp, the like dark elves from over there? Were they like kind of chill or
Oh yeah, the guys back home. Yeah, we're in a we stabilized it. No, we're accepted.
okay? I know they're big into
The
slavery over there. Didn't know how you guys felt.
oh we're starting to wean them off from that.
Oh, that's good. Weaning off the slavery is probably preferable.
Yeah, we're starting to slowly stop it. By the way, cool headband. Oh, it's a hat. I thought it was a headband for a second.
It's actually neither.
Oh, what is it?
It's just like a hair thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like, your hair doesn't mess up when you take a shower.
That's the benefit of having short hair. You can't really mess it up.
Honestly, I actually have short hair. It's just in a particular style.
Yeah, that nah. I just got like a leave-in conditioner I throw on it every so often. That's really it.
Tight, tight. Yeah, I probably spend way too much time on my hair. I cut it short because I was like, I'm tired of like doing stuff with it, and then I
Yeah,
ended up having the problem of, well, now I'm doing even more stuff.
I had mine cut pretty to my normal cut length. I saw I'm like, ooh, I'm starting to the seeds of balding are kicking in. Oh no.
Oh no, the bald seeds, the
Yeah.
seeds from
The
which
widow
nothing can.
yeah, the well is it the the widow reaper has come for me.
Oh, oh, you got the two-car garage going on. That's cool.
Not yet, not yet. It's the back.
Oh,
Right where it curves down into the back of your head, that's where it's starting. It's
yeah,
not
that's
widowing too crazy up front. It's a little bit, but not much. I'm sitting there going up. I'm about to be 26, you motherfucker. Could you at least give me another decade?
I mean, do you have a nice beard though? Can you grow a nice beard?
I can't. I just don't like it because, dude, it gets too hot down here.
Uh, I feel like
Like
guys who
especially,
kind of
especially in
go
the
bald.
summer. No, I cut my hair down to like fucking Caesar cut.
No beard either, just plain face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when the humidity sticks to you, man.
Oh
It
yeah,
just
yeah.
sticks to you, and I'm like, no, I'm no.
I lived in Tampa, Florida for a little bit, so
Yeah, I live near Orlando, so you know it.
yeah, it's gross. Especially like right now, it doesn't feel like it. Like my mind tells me it should not be as hot as it probably is in Florida, but
Let's
like
take a look. Oh, it's not
it's
bad.
probably
It's only 78.
all right. But what's the humidity at?
61, not bad actually.
Wow, that's really good for Orlando actually.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah,
It's April's in a few days, so don't worry. I'll change.
yeah. And then you get those 90% humidity days. Ugh.
Yeah, torrential downpour every other day. Mow your lawn twice a week.
Yeah, just sticky and wet.
You know, risking your lawnmower just bogging and being caught on a water pocket.
Waking up with alligators in your backyard.
Nah, I never had that.
Oh, character.
No,
No, I've
feels
had a
good.
couple. I had saw a snake, a couple snakes. Saw a rat once, but we got a mango tree up back, so it was probably just eating that.
Well, if you got rats, you got snakes.
Yeah, they were separate. It was a big fucking rat too. see
They
what
have
else.
palm rats down there that are really cute.
See, I think the wasp should be coming back soon. Let's see. We had a dry winter, man. My grass was like red black, reddish black, almost all of it.
Red, black?
Yeah, like that was my lawn. We
Does
didn't have
grass get black?
when it starts dying off rapidly, it turns red and starts decaying.
Oh.
And
it was rotting. Okay, I get you.
could be rotting. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think from like October to like late February, we didn't have a drop of rain.
Well, that's a long time for you guys.
I know, it was amazing. That was also the winter that was actually cold out. So it was that cold front hit us. And like, oh shit, where did I leave the leather jacket? Where did it go? It's in here somewhere. I found it.
Oh yeah, the cold winter where the quote unquote cold winter in Florida where we visited.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, thank Christ, this isn't Chicago. This is great.
No, if you came like a week or two earlier, it would have been like it was like 30 out at like 8 in the morning.
Oh no, the horror!
Oh, fuck off.
As opposed to, yeah, like dude, we went there. I had just been in Chicago.
I know
No. And before that, New England.
I know it's not crazy, but think of it this way: these are cinder block houses. There is no such thing as heat retention.
I'm not saying it was pleasant, but I will point out that it was like, well, I'll take that compared to, oh, it's only -8 this morning. Nice. What's the wind chill? I didn't count that.
Yeah.
I think with wind chill it was like 20. But yeah.
Not to mention a lot of the time I spent up in upstate New York is spent in a shitty ancient farmhouse with fuck all insulation. Like the only insulation in that damn place is the shit I put in there. So.
So one time I was wearing like a heavier set of jeans and a leather jacket, and I'm like, damn, this just reminded me of the old days. My buddy Amicia, who I used to work with, who's from Chicago too, like we were going, what the I thought we escaped this shit.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of running away from the cold. I mean, I haven't taken it as far as Zach did, who I can't blame him. Like, you grow up in upstate New York and he moves to Arizona. It's like, okay, he's just kind of finding a cosmic balance there. Like, he's.
I love Phoenix. You know, I love accidentally sitting on a penny on my car seat. Now Abe Lincoln's face is branded into my ass.
Yeah,
that's actually it's completely a real thing. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Zach. I mean, I'll give him credit if your whole thing is like an AC guy.
Oh yeah.
You move to Arizona. You're never gonna be out of work ever.
I was gonna say, man, there's like 2 jobs that like 3 types of jobs that never go away down here: aviation, HVAC, and sales.
Yeah.
They're always HVAC's always hiring. It's only going to get worse.
We don't.
Yeah.
Go back yet. We will soon, hopefully.
I mean, even like I'm native from Southern California. Even like in like the hot part too. Going out to Arizona, it's a different kind of heat. Like you guys hear a lot of people complain about like the humid heat. Fine, whatever. I can deal with that.
Arid heat, though. Whew.
When it's 119 degrees outside, it doesn't matter. It's just nothing else comparable. It's a heat wave. Like it burns your face, your eyes, your nose. It's just.
And then you leave your car. You go inside real quick to get something. Go back to your car. You sit into you basically throw yourself into an oven.
Yeah. What was the line from King of the Hill? This city is a testament to man's arrogance. It should not be.
Yeah,
it's absolutely what it is.
Sit in Florida.
The closest I got was the 4.5 years I spent in Texas, which.
It depends on what part of Texas.
Yeah, it wasn't quite as bad. It was Central Texas, so like.
All right, it's not crazy.
A little humid, a little dry.
Yeah.
A pretty nippy winter at sometimes.
Granted, a lot of that time was unfortunately spent in the middle of artificial heat sinks called motor pool. A giant fuck off concrete pad that's just baking in the sun all day. So,
Gotta love it.
Accidentally put your hand down to like
you
crouch
know,
and just
I'm surprised the army, just to fuck with us more, didn't like make the motor pool like asphalt. Just to really drive home the
Too
fun.
expensive. What do you think this is? Asphalt. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really sweep asphalt, so.
I mean, you
They'll
can't
make
sweep loose
they'll make you
gravel.
mop
You're
it.
not trying hard enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, I've swept gravel. Like,
I was gonna
did I
say
do
I
anything?
heard
No.
I heard the story of a guy who was told to mop up rain.
Yeah.
That's just new. That's completely innocent new guy hazing. To be perfectly honest, like I wouldn't.
Happens all the
I'm
time.
reluctant to even think of that as like, oh, is this me? Like, no.
Yeah.
Did he do it? Was he mutilated in any way? Then it's not hazing I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that my unit wasn't like completely run by psychotic man children, so.
My unit, we had to do PT one time, and it's really not even that bad. This is like light, but just the one that sticks out to me, doing PT right at like during the migration pattern of geese, right? So like they were all just constantly in our PT field shitting and pissing constantly, and then we had to go out there and do PT in it, and everyone got like ringworms and all kinds of like parasitic infections and skin like just weird shit going on, and everyone needed antibiotic cream. Yeah, it's good stuff. I went to sick call that day.
Yeah,
I
I
was
never
smart.
went to sick call, not out of any machismo, but because I had the worst fucking superpower in the army. I never got hurt. I was at every single fucking event. Like I literally went head over heels down the side of a goddamn mountain in Colorado for training.
And got
And
bit by a rattlesnake.
yes, and got a dry bite by a fucking rattlesnake. I wanted out of that goddamn place so fucking bad. I would have taken losing the leg to get out of
Was
that
the
place.
was the dry bite did that happen when you went down the mountain?
No, like that was separate. Like was no, like I had a fucking mortar system on my back. We were following scouts up a goddamn vertical mountain practically. I like slipped, basically just went down. Man, are you all right? Yeah. Get the fuck up here. I know. Start climbing back up.
This place
Yeah, I think like 2 days
blows.
later is when I got the dry bite. God fucking damn that place. Anyways,
You
enough band
piece of
camp
shit!
stories.
You didn't even give me venom, and just starts mag dumping it.
If I'd had live rounds, I might have.
Motherfucker, you couldn't
Just
even give
imagine
me that
you
thing.
like trying to beat it to death using your M4 like a club. I don't care
Gonna
if I
kill
lose
me.
fucking zero.
Fucking just falls apart. You pull out your Beretta, whatever. Just start fucking pistol
That
whipping
might have
it.
honestly gotten me points if I'd have been that fucking crazy. I was just like,
Yeah.
oh shit. You know.
Bat me! Bat me!
Yeah. All right. We don't have Joan yet. But since we're what do you guys want to do as far as you're in this guy's office? I imagine you don't want to like discuss it here. Do you want to just take Eston and leave and talk about it elsewhere,
Yeah, we
or do you
probably
want to
should.
just we want to sign here? You know, where do we sign on sticker price for the car? Like, what do you want? How do you want to approach this?
I was gonna
We
say,
should
what
take.
part of the Isles that we really hate the people there?
Well, a lot of the island is like I won't say empty, but largely both kinds of drow stick to the main island or the big one.
And back.
Hamilton Island is pretty much the territory of lizard folk.
I was gonna say, what about Sidhild's Island? Looks like
Yeah.
it's kind of abandoned.
Yeah, that's exactly what Joseph brought up.
Yeah, like he pointed
All
out
right.
part of Sidhild Island. Pick your people are scattered, but you're pretty heavily on Yoteko Island and on the outer edges of Shea. Well, there is technically an outpost your people keep on the edge of Shea Paradas Kolai, but that place is taboo. You kind of keep it to watch it. It's a taboo thing, but your people kind of can set up anywhere because you happily settle in places everybody else thinks correctly are haunted to shit. So your people kind of like tend to live in what would otherwise be radioactive zones. So nobody really wants the territory you tend to claim. But I don't think there's many. Looking at the document, there's not many of the Thrycreen on Sidhilt Island. Like one or two little isolated patches. They're mostly on Yoteko Island and some southern parts of the main island. So yeah, Sidhilt is pretty much free of local population. Part of that is the ruins there. There were, I would say, your people would remember the ruins on Sidhilt Island as being. You probably just would say angry. They should probably just
Are these
say they
mega
tend to make
haunted?
it not haunted. Haunted would be fine. They just tend to make people angry. Like he just kind of shrug shoulders, like yeah, yeah. There's stories about the ruins there. Like some of them made people angry, and there wasn't any
Perfect.
good haunted places, so we left. Like,
Perfect.
She might just, since she can hear the conversation, pipe that on over to Purser, just like, I don't know if it would be their species that would be angry, but it makes some people very angry. They weren't haunted enough to be interesting, but it does make some people very angry. Purser, are you here?
Yes, I'm definitely
Okay.
here.
But yeah, should just be like, the place that they are offering may not be good if these people are already aggressive, but I don't know if it would affect them. But they can make people very angry.
Send it. Can't wait to see how that would turn out.
Hey man, there's this
I-
place called
I don't
Silver
wanna
Island
be-
stop by. It's pretty good.
Oh, sorry.
That's all I can think of. It's like,
okay. Go ahead, person.
I don't want to be super involved in the decision because I have a lot of meta knowledge specifically about this decision specifically. But
That's fair.
Purser is wary of the man, but otherwise fine.
Yeah, and I mean, like, distance-wise, especially if you can get him on a different island, yeah, he's like 440 miles away. It's like, well,
Mhm.
we'll send him supplies if they all get eaten or go crazy. It's like, well, that's a tomorrow problem.
little do
Assuming
we
he
know,
does.
we sent him to fucking Catacan.
Yeah, exactly.
Pick would ask if she should tap on the window and come in to tell him about the place, since she knows a little bit about it. Or if it's just up to these people, because she doesn't particularly grasp the scale or care. She's just like, yeah, they're just telling them they can move to a place nobody wants to live because it makes people angry and it sucks.
There's not a single ghost. Like, I haven't woken up to a woman wailing once.
Boring. Bland.
Trash.
It's trash land.
Either way. Oh, I also had a question about what is Fort Shredding? Ma?
Fort Shredding Maw. So there isn't much interaction between the groups, but the oceans are not empty. There are people out there, and the Sea of Lost Souls is home to the Kraken Kings, actual Krakens, who kind of claim territories, fight with each other, largely stay out of Drylander affairs, but there's been some hostilities recently, probably relevant, but Fort Shredding Maw is a contested undersea fort between two of these Kraken factions, possibly taken over by a lich type thing. Yeah.
What is going on down there? That sounds.
That's a good
Everything you
question.
said sounded terrible.
The party so
What?
far has been doing their utmost to ignore it. So oh, yeah. I don't blame them, for the record, but
As one should.
I'm not paid to care about some fucking krakens. They can do their
yeah,
wars
what
under
are
the
the odds
water.
that'll be
Just
a
get out.
problem?
Just don't come out. Just don't start any shit on land or whatever. Do what you want.
Yeah, they
As
have started
long-
attacking ships coming and going, but that's a
As long-
tomorrow problem.
As long as it lasts long enough for us to get to like 4th tier play, then we can worry about it.
I cast meteor shower on the ocean. You sure you want to do that? Yes. All right. Well, good news. Mishann doesn't have a population problem anymore. As typhoons just slam into the coast. But
All right, cast 2000 level lightning, call lightning on them.
So, yeah, do you guys want to discuss this like in character in the office, or do you want to like go outside, or do you want to just tell him you got a deal? And
I was gonna say, there's
offer
no way
him-
now he's not gonna just listen in on us. So
I mean, yeah, probably.
Poniard has no opinion and is trying to appear small and insignificant.
Okay.
Indigo
yeah.
says we should probably pick up this conversation at a later date when there's been more thought. But for now, we should escort Miss Eston to her new quarters.
Yeah, she gives you a tentative look and like looks back to Drago
Yes.
Thull and is,
And I'll just correct him. Yes, actually, your quarters.
oh, safe is where like I'm relatively safe here. How safe is where you are?
Well, it's the nearby drought tribes. We all come to an agreement. We have
Oh,
proper trade.
you're going now? Oh, well, yeah, I'll go. Yeah, sure.
No, not now. I'm talking in general. The Drow tribes over there, we all have come to an agreement.
I worry our ship may not be as tested.
Yeah, that's really yes, the big lizard fellow has got a point.
Not yet. We have a few things to do, wrap up here. But when we are ready, we'll come get you. And by then, probably also respond to the offer.
All right. Well, General, I would like to keep assisting the swords then until that point. And yeah, for his part, General Thole just kind of has been listening and nods, looking from person to person. Well, in that case, you're dismissed. Miss Eston, wait for a team to go back with you to your workplace.
Yep. We should be wrapping up a few loose ends on our part, and when we're done, yes, we'll return with the yes or no, and then we can move on.
Yeah. And for his part, the Drago has started working on paperwork. As you guys put. Mostly just like checking through report, like just stealing a glance. It looks like security reports, incidents, things like that. Not exactly fun reading. You would estimate that swords are very much in sort of an Iraq situation here, where they found themselves in a peacekeeping situation in a city built on crime. So this is taking way more of their resources than they thought it would.
This fucking sucks. Get us out of here.
He was,
Yeah.
he was supposed to have way more people show up to his railing cry than actually did.
Yeah. Ego is a dangerous thing. But yeah, you guys have arranged for Eston's freedom, and she'll join you when you're leaving. She doesn't want to sit on a
fine.
boat and wait to get stabbed.
Oh, that's fine.
In fairness, that's probably a better idea.
It's fine.
Yeah, like Indigo, your estimation is she probably is she like you probably could give some hints, some tips to get that building safer if you wanted to like
Yeah,
the people guarding it, but because she is like even your cousin could get to her right now.
Oh,
It wouldn't be
absolutely.
easy
And
for him, and if he got caught, he'd get mollywopped. But yeah, it would be she is within range of a skilled member of either of the Houses of Shadow.
I will probably give him some tips. And I say, just to make sure that our new compatriot is safe until you return, I do have some tips on how you could improve security. Uh, Black out all the windows, internal light source, uh,
guards
alarm
on the door.
spells,
You got to have guards on the
guards on the
door.
door specifically, and for God's sakes, a better lock.
Yeah, for their part, they're willing to listen to it. Like they're not terribly offended. You did sneak in, so it's like, all right. They're very reasonable about implementing that. Although you guys do go by what sounds like a pretty thorough chewing out of the two guards on the roof.
I mean,
But
it's deserved, so sucks to suck, I guess.
but
It
yeah,
comes down and meets them when they leave. She does not hide. She then just lands on Purser when they come outside.
Okay, because of this, you jokers, we're going from 10% security to 50% security.
No, these people are competent. They're not hate.
Aw.
Yeah, they this is actual deployment. So if they pull shit like that pretty quick, like they could just have people leave. So they want to avoid that.
Hello, Pick. Hopefully you weren't too bored waiting for us.
It is okay. I am not often very bored. She holds up whatever she was wrapping and she's like, I don't know if it is a good idea to send angry people to a place that makes them angrier. That was my only thought.
Yeah, they'll sort themselves out.
It's a tomorrow problem.
Okay.
The place makes them. All right. Well,
Angry.
would you like a suite from a vendor? I saw some nice ones on the way over here.
Yeah.
That sounds good. And I was thinking about what you taught me about carving last night. Are we sure that we want to start off? And she just kind of like goes off on like a technical, like, hey, should we be using a knife for the broad cuts or like that sort of thing?
Is he having you carve soap first? That's my question.
No.
I would think that like Poniard is actually skilled enough with a knife that she can start with.
Oh, I'm not saying you would have to. I just like the image of Pick giving you like a bar of soap.
I don't think she would know what it was to start with as much. Like I think that would be less plentiful than wood where she came from. So
yeah.
They probably just start with softer wood.
Yeah.
Yep. It's funny because she'll just switch it to Poniard and stay specifically between the two of them, but gesture very excitedly as she's talking with her. So everyone else is like, she's just pulls out a knife, excitedly gesturing, going around, but still resting on Purser's shoulders. But she just keeps it between them, so not everybody has to listen.
Yeah, there are sweets. The stands here are a lot of Carnath flavor to it. So pretzels, sausages. There's a beer cart that's actually pretty high, pretty decent as far as you're gonna get around here.
Hell yeah.
Carnathi, Nightwood Ale, I believe is the term. Yeah. Not bad. And
I
for
actually wanted
sweeter
to talk.
stuff, there's like donuts and shit. Sorry, go ahead.
I actually wanted to talk to Balthazar for a moment as we're walking back. I say, Balthazar,
Yes.
you do seem to have a lot of escapades at night. I think at the behest of your alter ego.
Yeah, he hasn't asked for one recently, thankfully.
So it got me thinking a bit. When we do get to Mishann, I need a new basis of operation, something I can truly call my own while I'm excoriated. I was envisioning my own sort of House of Shadows. I was thinking of bringing on a consultant, and since maybe you since seem to have a lot of experience in these kind of places, you could give me some ideas.
I don't really associate with spy masters, but I could see. I could look around.
Just keep it in mind, I guess.
Oh
I
well.
mean, it'd
It's
partially only be it'd partially be a spy den, I suppose you could say, but I do truly want it to be an entertainment lounge.
of course. Just need to think about it. Just don't know anyone who could fit that line of work.
I mean, you do have. I mean, they're not your contacts technically, but the difference would be minor. You did start. You did start laying the groundwork for a club. I remember that much.
That's true. I guess yeah, I
On
could be
the
turned to it.
well, it was more along the lines of a brothel, but it could easily be a club. That was Lord Tons of Fun main thing is
Yeah.
real big on that brothel idea.
Yeah.
We're going to build a new House of Shadows with blackjack and hookers.
They already have that.
But more of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
is there already one? Is there already something like that in Mishann?
No, not in
I'm-
Mishann.
I'm sure there's some kind of sex industry in Mishann, but
Oh yeah, but there's no. It's not formalized. It's still what would the term be?
Freelance?
Underground.
Allied tradespeople. There we go. And it's still an independent rig.
Well, I do know some. I don't know if they want to do that job again, but I know some guys. That
Yeah,
God bless that halfling.
That he fell into his new role as bouncer at the one bar pretty well, but I mean he certainly didn't seem to dislike the job.
I was gonna say he can bounce for that place. He knows what he's doing.
He probably like it would depend on if you make him wear the halfling like noble savage outfit again. He might object to that, but yeah.
Nah. If I do, that's up for you and the client to discuss, not me.
Are there
But
any? Crazy question. Are there any sex workers that are new Syrians? Are there any new Syrian sex workers? Is that a thing?
I mean, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pay the bills, I guess.
I think
Gotta pay the bill.
in a frontier town, absolutely. Yeah, like it's
was
not
literally a
a
moth
hopping
person
town
sex
yet,
worker. There's variety there.
Yeah, I mean,
You said wait what?
There was even a moth person sex worker. Like they had quite the variety.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Huh.
liked dabbling in a little bit of everything.
to be fair, that was in Lord Tunt, like that was in the Sulatar like established brothel, but
Yeah, not Mishann's, but they exist.
Mishann did bring a lot of the workers as like new colonists when they raided that place. So
I mean, you got nowhere else really now.
yeah.
gotta get in where you fit in.
Not to mention if it's anything like the Wild West, that's pretty much like an instant like 6-figure income equivalent.
Yeah, I seen Deadwood.
Yeah, poorly named. But all right, so yeah, you guys are free. I'd say after all this excitement and like being led around, it's 3 or 4 o'clock. Sun's still up. You have time left in the day, but if you want to just jump ahead to tomorrow when you have that meeting, I believe.
Mm.
You're gonna meet with Calendin de Lyrander at the I have it here, the Windward Tavern. While I
Um,
think some rogues were going to raid or at least it wasn't a raid. You were going to case the joint and see about the tower. Falconer Spire. There we go. You were at the airport basically. You were going to try and creep up there and see if you could get into his like personal loft type thing or
Yeah.
yeah,
The
you were
one thing that Poniard still has left for today is just getting the courier and her Breelish ID for Grace Moosley.
oh yeah, that'll be delivered to the ship by the end
Yeah,
of the day.
that was just like the one thing that I'm really tracking that I still had to do.
real quick, DM, as I posted in RSVP, there's a strong possibility I will not be able to be here for the next 2 weeks. And I know Jotsizo has a fight like in 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah, unfortunately, I am flying again on Saturday, and the weekend after that is a drill. So,
Okay.
God damn it.
Well, we'll tackle that when we get to it. Right
Tell
now,
them you're injured.
yeah, but yeah, the reason I brought that up is in case we wanted to do something akin to like doing stuff out of chronological order, so Jotsizo does his fight thing or whatever.
yeah, we'll play around with the concept. But yeah, right now, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, you can head back to the ship and jump to the next day.
All right, let's
Yeah.
time skip 4 days.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
don't
all
think that
right
we
now.
could handle an entire combat session in an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh no, we held fast forward too long. Purser just died.
God damn it.
Again,
All right, we can leave this fucking
Skip past
hellhole.
this part.
Thank God we can leave this place finally.
he didn't even run out of time. He just like got the last surviving were rat like jumped him.
Boy, guys, that was a crazy adventure, wasn't it? Full of colorful characters.
Get forward to the end. Everyone has at least an eye patch or something, missing limbs. Yeah, it really sucked once you started implementing the critical injuries rules again. God damn. Yeah. So, the next day, we'll jump ahead to this morning. Purser, you are awoken by your acolyte. Morgana peers into your sleeping quarters and says, Sir Talon, letter arrived from you. I believe it's from Archbishop Dryden.
Yes. Things have been quite busy. And I'll take it and cut it open.
Okay, and I will do that.
Let's see. And I'll read through it and sigh and go, of course. I never should have helped Indigo.
I love that that's the much you got.
Uh,
That's fair. Okay.
I knew I had to talk to him right away, and I put it off to help my associate.
Getting there, on friend. It'll happen.
That's fair. That's more than fair.
But
Yeah, since he sent a letter, I'll respond in kind and pen a message like, apologizing for the offense of not contacting him right away, but
Yeah, is it less passive aggressive or is it just like?
oh yeah, Purser's not really a passive aggressive kind of guy.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Like if he hates you, he'll either ignore you or
Or
fireball
set you on
you.
fire. Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, he'll just politely apologize and explain that I had extra church. That's not really how
Extra
that
church.
prefix works in that situation. But external to the church obligations that were pressing on my time, and that I hope he's well.
Yeah, that's fair. You get the feeling this was just a petty, like, well, this was just him being him.
Yeah, I can't now go in person to apologize because that like puts me below him. So
Yeah,
socially
exactly.
speaking, so
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, so you have the meeting with Callandin sometime. I think it was I think at noon. I think it was noon. Is there anything you
lunch date,
guys?
I think, right?
Yeah, yeah. On this day, was there anything you guys wanted to do before that, or like? I imagine the rogue
Absolutely.
party wants to split off and like head to the spire, so that you're ready to like go up there when you see Callandin leave.
I need a detect magic scroll. I don't know if that's something
Okay.
that Berser can make.
He could. There's time involved.
Did you say
could
detect magic scroll?
detect magic? Yep.
So I think I'll need like 3 days to make that if my memory is correct.
Something along those lines. Yep.
I do know
Picky's going to make her
I
last
am
will and testament.
completely strapped for resources now.
That's fair. Okay, and pick your. How are you just like dictating it to someone, or is it?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. That's a fair thing.
just in case, because she's like, when Mercy did hers, she's like, well, it's possible if I tangle with something this big, I'll die. So I have to send my stuff back to home.
Yeah, and it makes sense that you would just be thinking of this now, because previously it's like, well, if I die, just send it back home and they'll divvy it up. That's what we always do. But here you're far enough away that, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So she's got her stuff together, and then she'll make sure that she writes instructions for like her body because they don't know her funeral or customs.
Okay.
Just in case
Yeah.
she will dictate them to probably whoever she can sucker into it that isn't in the party, and then she will put it in, having stolen and or borrowed, depending on Purser's presence in his room, some nice paper, and then she will return the paper to him to
I feel
keep
like
hold of.
Purser goes to write the letter and is like, huh, where's all my paper? Oh, well.
I like open it up and my magical pick-proof lock is like broken.
And there's like it's I could be entirely wrong here, but I feel like as a temporary thing, did you do the pack rat thing where you just left a bunch of wrapped rocks in exchange
Yeah,
so he
probably.
can enjoy those until you get the rest of the paper back to him?
Yeah, she's like, well, this seems like nice paper. Leaves a couple rocks. That'll square us up.
And
Also, then he
Purser,
knows that something else didn't take his paper.
Purser's bemused holding a pile of rocks and wishing he had a Kundarak mark instead so that he could actually make a lock that she can't get into.
She looks at nothing else. Everything seems to be just neat and careful, but she needed paper and ink, and then she'll just go bother the nearest like person that she could sucker into doing it that wasn't in the party, like a ship person, and makes them do it through whatever methods of coercion of big eyes and or annoyance.
Yeah, probably Morgana would be the best bet for a well-written
Yeah.
thing. Sailors are illiterate, but they're like it's gonna be rough. So
She
yeah,
doesn't
Morgana
understand
could
how
write up
these
something
people
for you.
work. But if they were like, that lady knows how to write, she'd be like, cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely what they'd say. Like whether they knew or not, they'd be like, hey, go talk to her. Especially after she started like ranting at them about like coming on board drunk.
Yep. I don't have to do it. I just wanted to make sure it was made before we went and did that part.
No, that's a fair thing. Okay, so right now, as far as I remember, it was Hick, Poniard, and Indigo who were going to head to the Falconer Spire probably like around 11 and just kind of wait until you see Calendon leave, or barring that until it's about noon, and head up there to start casing the joint.
Sounds good to
So,
me.
regarding the scroll question, it does take 1 work day to make and cost me 25 gold of scribing materials.
There you go.
I don't actually know how long a workday is in hours, so I don't know if that gives us enough
think it's
time.
8.
hours? Yeah, 8 hours. You could also just buy one at the marketplace if you wanted to go through, if you feel you had coin and that it was worth having for this specifically.
It's
I no
absolutely
longer have the money to spend on Indigo's
Uh,
spellcasting requirements, so that's up to you guys.
Given that it is Poniard's ass on the line, she's willing to put up 100 gold pieces if necessary.
Okay, there we go.
I don't
That's
know how
fair.
much this scroll would cost.
Well, that is a good question. Let's see here. I posted it somewhere. Items. Party loot. Here we go. Red. Item cost. Velcro. Okay, that's a 3rd level. I would say, yeah, like 100 gold is being overcharged. You could haggle it down to like 80 gold if you get a decent persuasion roll.
all
Not
right.
my best, but I'm going to try.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, wow. All right.
21. Yeah. Yeah.
pretty
You're
good.
able to
I
initially.
unleash my grace smoothly on them.
Yeah.
My cousin could have made a better scroll than this.
They eventually give you it just to make you go away. Like, it's-
Exactly. She knows how to play the game. Okay. Haggle it down to 80. All right. After I procure it, I come back and I give it to Indigo.
Thank you.
I think so. Yep.
Don't
I-
fuck this up.
No promises.
Okay. So we got Sneaky Team posted up at the Spire, and I think it was Purser and Balthazar were going to meet up, or at least be there when meeting up when Purser's set to meet up with the Kraken fellow. And that leaves. Where's our friendly neighborhood lizard folk? Are you gonna head with the Purser? Or are you gonna what you gonna do?
I figure since he's got nothing else to do, he'll like accompany Purser just to like make himself useful. But I imagine he is once again like reborrowing like the book written by Dragofall, especially since like he knows he's going to be meeting again, and he wants to like be extra smart Kuavar in front of him. So
Okay.
it's like pretty much at every moment, like he's pulling out like the shitty Penny Dreadful version of the book, and like slowly like trying to read through it, occasionally pausing to pull out like his like Gallifreyan like dictionary and like scribbling notes for translation stuff as he's like just slowly chewing his way through the book.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Based off of how well he speaks Common, you could probably guess how well he like can read it. But
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
on the other hand, this is a language he started learning like a year ago. Like
he's doing pretty good for it, given that. So the book I would say is the Military Maxims of Thull. And a lot of it, I won't say it's a retread of I think it's like the Intellects of War, but the one that Karn the Conqueror wrote. But there's a lot of references to it.
yeah, this is his like new hot seat project. behind his like still prototype stage to translate the dialects into like lizard folk.
Okay, okay. Fair enough. So, with the party split down the middle, we will start off with Sneaky Team. Sneaky
Mhm.
Team, where do you want to post up? You want to post up outside the tower? Do you want to go in and pose as people waiting for a flight or people to arrive? Or do you want to just
Uh,
like go sneak and start scaling the tower or something? What do you want to do?
Sneak. I mean, I've tried to establish myself here as at least a busker in the past, so that I
Okay.
wouldn't
Yeah,
be
yeah, that's true. You've been here before.
completely. Yeah, that wouldn't be completely out of character for me to do. Um, so kind of just posting up, keeping an eye out, seeing if he's going in or out for like the first 30 minutes we get there. Just keep my eye on the door and playing music, trying to maybe earn a couple coins while doing so, and just telling everyone
Okay.
else like just to stake it out just for a little bit to see what's going on.
Okay.
So I imagine
Pick
like
would
when you
have
go
to be able
inside
to
the
turn it
tower,
up.
right? Like, I'm sorry, my internet's skipping out a little bit. I imagine that when we go inside, there's like a tower staircase, and then there's like, I don't know, is there a juice in there, Jamba Juice, or or
There, there,
equivalent?
there isn't any like food things in the place, because it's a vertical space. But there are several desks, and there definitely are a lot of places to get stuff to eat pretty close
Okay,
by. It is the marketplace.
okay, yeah, just be inside,
There's plenty of places to like
scoping
sit around and wait. It is set up for people to comfortably wait for arrivals. So, yeah. And pick while he's doing that, you were saying something? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Oh, she was gonna ask if she should just go up there, um, like as sneaky as she can, but if she
Hard to
should
be
go take a
sneaky while
peek.
flying in at noon.
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. Like 800 people point up, "Hey, what's that moth person doing?"
Yep.
Oh.
let me do a little performance. Huh. I'm not really hitting this good. This guys, these are not good rolls for me.
Not
Yeah,
good.
maybe it's something with the system because Purser has almost the same bonus to Treb, and he was struggling the same way. Like hyper specialized, getting like sub 5 rolls. I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah.
anyways, that's still, I mean, that's still a decent performance. It's not 18 isn't bad. That's normally a great roll. So it's still a good performance. It's just not like drawing a crowd that clogs the area. So yeah.
Yeah. Like being just that artist, I'm beating myself up over that note that I know that I missed that no one else could possibly know that I missed, but I'm irritated by it, almost distractingly so. Uh, but
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. So I don't
I guess
think
she's
we
just
actually
gonna.
answered poor Pick's question.
oh, sorry.
What do we Pick was saying? Should she just fly up or
She'd ask Indigo, like, "Do you want me to sneak up on go inside and then start sneaking around upstairs? Do you want me to fly up and look?"
Just maybe by the window and see if you see anyone inside.
Okay. I mean, she can be innocent enough if they see her. She's just like, "This is the biggest thing. It's the tallest thing. I want to go look in there."
it glows at night? Yeah. All right.
It was glowing, and they said, "Don't go at night." So I went today.
Okay. So I will say that as you fly up, it gets you the equivalent of several like truck horns honk, as there are several like ships docked at various points.
Yeah.
Like some angry yells and cussing as like people are have their ships not refueling but resting the elementals in the rings. You know, it is the equivalent of somebody kind of like lost child wandering through like a busy, I don't know, truck stop or something where like there's a lot of yells. There's one or two concerned like call people calling out, presumably you're lost or something. but mostly just a lot of waving and like gesturing for you to, hey, not so close. With one probably from Sharn, like just I'm flying here, the type of thing is just
She feels mildly insulted at these things, but ignores them. She's just like, I am quicker than you. You are slow and big. Like I would
That's
hit your
fair.
ugly boat.
Yeah, that's fair. Uh,
But yeah, she just darts around and does her best to like stay out of the view of the grumpiest ones. That's this.
I mean, it
It's not that
does
she can
help
hide,
you.
but
Yeah, it does help you not like draw too much attention from the top of the tower because there's so much commotion as you go up it. Like, if they look out, it's like, is that crew member or something? Oh, that's a problem for the actual like ships. Fine. Like that actually, now that I think about it, that's kind of a decent cover. It's not empty space around that thing. It is busy. So,
yeah,
okay.
she just zips and darts in and out of things and kind of scoots her way on up best she can.
And yeah, it's stealth by way of obstructing air
Duck
traffic.
and weave.
What's Pawnee doing?
You know, it's kind of interesting because this is what she was doing in the war.
Yeah.
Are there any like maintenance type personnel?
There are. Yeah, it's House Lyrander largely keeps it in-house. Funny sentence there. But there is definitely a thing here. Like the majority of staff are going to be maintenance and people helping set up crews, maintain ships real quick when people dock, that type of thing.
Okay, because if I can get away with the whole
Construction
safety
worker
vest,
vest.
yeah, safety vest and a clipboard and a determined walk.
You can get anywhere carrying a ladder.
Yeah, I mean, you're realistically, if you look the part of a half elf, that would do you a lot. That'll
But I
get
don't.
you in the lower levels, okay, with decent rolls. But in the upper levels, they're going to be like, you're clearly not a member of the house. What are you doing here? Just because it's half elf house.
Racist pricks.
I mean, the houses are a mix of corporation and like noble family / trading merchant family. So it's more a matter of you're not a member of our extended family. Why are you here? Type thing. You could, you know what? Actually, to get up higher, you could pose as a passenger. Like you could glom on to a group of people coming or going. That would get you up higher. You just kind of peel off and hide.
Okay, yeah, so in that case I'm going to wear my finer Stormreach clothes.
Okay.
Um
And just like wait for a flight departing for I don't know Rote or something in X or New Galifar or something like that, and just wait for that, and then try and go up with the crowd of people.
Yeah, and I think that I only have my Dagger of Gray's Hunger and my Wavy Dagger.
Okay.
Just because like
Now
those are actually more concealable.
this is not a modern flight, so they don't really check
Uh,
for weapons. Now, they will check you for tickets though before you go up. Like they're much more big on that. Do you have a way around that, or do you want to just? I need to look up pricing for tickets.
Stealing one.
Stealing one? Okay, so just like you're just gonna bump into somebody and just do the pickpocket thing and.
Goddamn
But
right.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Then I see a sleight of hand. Okay. Yeah. You successfully steal the ticket of a. We'll say this one is going to. I'm trying to remember the name of it. The one Zilargo coastal city, I think it's their capital.
Oh,
It's like
Zol,
it looks like
Trollenport?
troll something.
Trollenport?
Trollenport. Yeah. Trollenport. Yeah. We'll say this is a flight heading to Trollenport, and despite the size difference, or maybe because of it, you're able to successfully swipe a ticket belonging to a gnomish woman, and it's a lot of gnomes, but it's not all gnomes boarding. You did watch. She looked like she's alone. So as you go up, um, she is angrily arguing with the um, ticket the ticket person after you like behind you, probably after you head up. But yeah, you're able to get through the main ticket counter, and there is somebody to escort the group, but this isn't they this is not post 9/11 security. They have not had that as an issue yet. So yeah, the security isn't bad, I guess is my point.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Am I still within range of Pick's telepathic shroud?
It's 120 feet. I would say if she's ducking and weaving up near the top of the tower, probably not for a little while. You would need to climb up higher.
Okay. I'm just going to I've regular intervals, probably like every 5 minutes. I'm going to try and reach out and just let her status report type thing. But I'm not going to panic when it doesn't happen. And this is something that I would have very much established with everybody else beforehand. So we all are on the same page. I want to make sure that we're communicating about this so everybody knows what everybody else is doing.
Okay.
Because
Um,
Indigo and I
Absolutely.
especially are professionals. Like we know what we're doing. So
Alright.
we'd want to make sure to be on the same page.
Gotcha.
I also would have likened to take this opportunity just a little bit while I'm playing, just to watch her work the best I can. Just
Okay. Yeah, she's very smooth about it. Um,
Almost like she's done this before.
beginner's luck. But yeah, so I would say probably about 10-15 minutes into all of this, Pick is more than halfway up the tower. Poniard has successfully gotten through the ticket counter. Indigo, you see Calendin walk by with his usual entourage of thugs, and he notices you again, flips a gold into your tin, not a platinum this time, but still, as he goes by.
I
He nods cordially to a lot of people. It seems like maybe he's not beloved or anything, but it seems like he's at least courteous to other people in the house.
yeah, I give him a gentle nod of my head as I continue playing, and I wrap up my song very quickly as soon as he's out of earshot. And
Okay.
I guess that would be like, hopefully, if the other two were within earshot of me playing, they would have we would know hey, when I stop playing, it's go time.
I would say Pawnee could be theoretically, especially if she's like already peeled away and is just waiting next in a broom closet for waiting to hear the music stop type thing. That's definitely an option. Um, Actually, on that note, Pawnee, give me a stealth check now that you're actually doing the sneaking element. Now that you've moved past disguising and stealing.
Bless you.
Pawnee? Joan, you with us?
Yes, and I rolled a stealth check, and I'm so happy that I'm actually rolling decent.
Okay, there it is. I
28.
didn't see it.
Good.
Cool. Yeah, you're good. You just effortlessly peel away from the crowd. Probably because there's like the guy walking the travelers up the spire is looking back distractedly at the increasingly loud and shrill, like angry gnomish woman that is demanding that she speak to someone her, she absolutely has the right to be on this flight. But where's my ticket was gone. That doesn't matter. My name's on. That type of thing. And yeah, we'll say you're hidden well enough, close enough that you hear distantly. You hear the music stop. Vic, you do not hear the music stop. You're hearing wind and people yelling at you. But
Yeah, as soon as the music
People are boring.
stops. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, Pig is thinking these people are boring. They don't want to admit. They don't.
Fair enough. As soon as the music stops, I put away my sacks in my little, like, I imagine it's like a crossbody bag, but that is kind of close profile to my body that I keep my sword and my clarinet in. But I stashed it away real quick, seeing that there is a very angry gnomish lady giving these guys the business. I'm gonna try to use that to help as a distraction to sneak by, so I don't have to do too much magic-y stuff to get by. I don't want to blow my
well,
ability.
it is making it harder to sneak by, I will say, because
Is it?
there's now like not quite a crowd, but there's 3 security people, or there's 3 staff and 1 security person trying to calm her down and like, all right, let's see your ID. According to this, someone's already checked in, but let's look at this. That's okay. So there are more people at the ticket counter, or at the checkpoint, basically. So
No matter.
yeah, give me a stealth check to try and
Absolutely.
hide yourself and sneak through.
Do I want to just
do
go
you
ahead
just
and pop it?
Do you just duck down real quick behind something? Oh, I dropped a penny, and use that to break line of sight, or like how do you?
No, I'm kind of like putting my shadow in, like, kind of behind things and like using it to teleport over to
Okay, so
other
just
places, if
sliding
that makes sense. Just kind of
everywhere where there's a
sliding in and
shadow
out of
cast
shadow.
type thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
that thematically fits very well.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
All
give
right.
me a stealth check.
No whammies, no whammies.
There
22.
you go. Not bad.
Not bad.
But yeah, you're
Not.
able to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Able to
How's it
slide
feel? How's it feel?
There's so much
It'll
anger
do.
here. He wasn't even there for your litany of ones.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, you're able to get past the. It is entirely thanks to the shadow thing. Like once again, you think that your manifestation of the mark allows that, because at this point, getting physically by it, I won't say hysterics because that implies some things, but she is definitely in full tantrum mode,
Yeah,
as
she's losing her
only
shit.
a wealthy traveler can be, where she is absolutely like she doesn't care.
Entitled.
At this point, yeah, at this point she's more happy to cause a fuss than actually make the flight. So, but yeah, you're able to
We have a
sneak
full-blown
by.
Karen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if there was a group that would go full blown Karen in Eberron, it would be the fucking gnomes. So,
The Zill gnomes, of course.
yeah, specifically that's one. But yeah,
But yeah,
you guys are both now. You're both pretty well hidden from each other as well. Uh,
I shoot a message cantrip to Poniard.
okay. What's the range on that? I'm just I'm just wondering how
120
viable it
feet,
is.
I believe.
120 feet. Okay. And you don't have to see the person. It's just like, so you're just going
Yeah,
places and just kind of spamming this every 120 feet till you get an answer.
essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
Okay.
chanting your name.
Okay.
I see
It's
Poniard
gonna take
reply.
you about 5 minutes, but yeah, eventually you do that close enough to the closet she's hiding in, and it's like, oh, there you go. So,
Oh, and
and
do we have also have we don't have connection to Pick, do we?
not yet. No,
Okay.
Pick is way hot. Like Pick's still up. It's gonna be a lot of stairs for you guys
Gotcha.
to climb. There are the equivalent of elevators. Like it's a locally powered equivalent of what you find in Sharn, where there's lifts, basically. I would recommend that just so you don't climb like I think it's like 200 something feet of stairs, but it's up to you.
Yeah. I just tell Pawnee that I'm headed for the elevators. Take a separate one.
Well, hello to you too. I think that I want to take the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, so I say that because because I have second story work. So like I'm really not bothered by going vertical as well as horizontal.
I know, but it's not climbing walls. It's just stairs. Like it's
So
just
many stairs.
yeah. Honestly, the part of why they're there is for staff, and there's like it's stairs next to a smooth space where they just basically let luggage slide. So it's not without like stop points. It's not just a slide slowly gaining speed, but it's primarily a luggage thing. But yeah, you could definitely do it. Um, and while all this is happening, we will jump to the Windward Tavern. Let me put our other three party members on it. Is that map?
We like maps.
I do. Well, I don't actually, but they're required. I never know when violence will break out. All right.
We're doing our best.
Well, you do quite well. It's just a matter of me wanting to be sure of things. All right.
I'm fairly certain I've seen this map before.
I would be impressed. I have made it.
Oh. Did you post it anywhere?
I know
Stole it.
it's a modified one, but like
Mm.
the docs themselves are based on something that Cursor was kind enough to provide.
Oh, okay.
Bounce this up.
Yep.
Jochizo and Placer. As Bimmy used to say. Why is it's not trying for some reason. There we go. Now it's working. And yeah, you guys. Let's see here. The Lyrander shipyard may be a newer area of Silverwall, but you'd be hard pressed to tell given how much has been built here in only a few years. 4 dry docks large enough to handle work on anything smaller than your Riptider are here, along with countless small businesses selling sails, rope, anything related to ships, a few inns and taverns. You quickly find the Windward Tavern, an open-air tavern with several tables scattered around the bar, which is maintained by a warforged who's mostly made of wood with an unusually round head. He taps the glass that he was cleaning to his head as you approach. Hail, travelers! How might old Krog satisfy your appetites today?
Well, I'll do I'll do a round of pints for all this.
Okay. Just yeah, something to nurse while you're sitting there. Fair enough. Let's see. Yeah, then, just sitting down and waiting. You wait probably a couple minutes. I like to imagine you arrived early, but up to you. You do see he's not exactly on time, but pretty close to it. Right around noon, maybe 5 after, 10 after. You see who you're meeting with approaching. He has 4 intimidating-looking guards around him that make sure to clear a path of anyone who might linger. Even for Stormreach, they're bold, but given that House Lyrander actually owns the area, or is at least renting it, it's not terribly surprising. Based off that, you can probably guess that the man at the center is Kalandin, and you finally get a good look at the elderly half-elf. He looks every part the wizard, flowing red silk robes, a blue cloak that seems to literally flow with water, a long beard, and wearing some tasteful jewelry, including a golden circlet. He's holding a gray staff covered with intricate carvings depicting storms. It's an old-fashioned look, but not anywhere near as archaic as, like, Lasad.
Yeah, Purser knows from like all the because he's a wizard. He participates in like academic circles and things when he can, and the like robes and staff look is really dated.
Yeah, it's like really okay, like it's bow tie levels. Probably more so than
It's almost as if this guy is unnaturally alive.
Like the only way he could look more like a wizard is if he had a giant pointy hat with stars on it.
Yeah, it's a bit much. It's not.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like he can probably get away from it just out of age, but it is one of those. Yeah, really? Okay. Huh.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, wizards don't roll like that no more.
Yeah,
To be
I mean,
fair, if I was ancient, I would show up to parties just dressed up like Gandalf.
yeah. To be fair, there's nothing stopping you from doing that now. All right, let's see. But yeah, he looks around and let's see here. He sees you as you and approaches, carefully taking a seat at your table, whatever table you guys may have taken. Put yourselves at any of the tables.
Does he seem to recognize us?
I mean, if he's aiming for the table you're at, probably.
I mean, like this. I mean, he's the one who introduced us to Storm.
Well, he wasn't there. It was just he had, presumably he knows who you are, but to be fair, he probably hasn't seen you in person.
Okay. Why am I tired? Damn it. Damn you old people.
Hmm.
Why are we blaming the old people?
Because I'm
Why not?
because I'm turning into you.
That's my influence. I tend to drain energy. Okay, so let's put you guys at a table. And
I always thought you were the psychic vampire from Those Who Remain in the Dark, what it was called.
that is a fucking compliment. That is the best character in that show. But yeah, as his guards pull up another table, ignoring a few protests from the drinkers, and seat themselves behind or around the old wizard, close enough to react quickly, but not within like easy eavesdropping range. They definitely could, but it's more a matter of decorum type thing. And let's see here. He says, "Good afternoon. I didn't expect to meet with you initially like this. Assuming my eyes aren't failing, you would be, is it pronounced McKay or McKay?"
Indeed.
"I am Paladin Lyrander, Viceroy of House Lyrander here in Stormreach. I'm sure you've gathered."
Oh, it's an honor. It's an honor to meet a member of Lyrander. In such a high rank.
Well, yeah, relatively. I was a bit unsure, since, well, I heard there was some turnover recently in your group. Some people stopped being seen with you, but I try to keep an eye on people of interest. My grandniece actually told me quite fondly of the work you did back in Mishann. You're often given very important tasks, she said. If you need any assistance while you're here in the city, feel free to come to me. And
Really?
gives you a smile that definitely does not reach his eyes. But onwards to business. If what von Ruthbeck told me is true, you found a potential gold mine of a ruin.
Indeed, we have. And I would gesture over to Percy to do the smart talking.
Smart talkies.
Yes, I'm the I'm the investor. He's the nerd. I investment banked into, and he's just the muscle.
Okay, fair enough.
We just start talking high arcana and like
Yeah.
everything melds together in a love
Balthazar, yeah.
blob.
Balthazar's the venture capitalist.
Yeah. Oh God, he's not evil, line man. You're good. But yeah, yeah. Callandin like dives into it pretty well, and you do catch him asking a couple times like really obvious or sometimes subtly obvious questions that he's waiting to see if you correct him. Basically, he is testing to see how much you actually know about giant history and things like that. You think you catch him a couple times.
Yeah, I'm no expert, of course. It's not Purser's field of study, but
If anything, I'm actually.
we've been living in Zendrick for like.
Yeah, you've
I was
been
gonna
nose deep in
say,
it.
I'm the one who I actually may know a bit more than him because I'm the one who's going into like the study, like the martial techniques and got the.
It's very specialized knowledge. Like you could definitely chime in once or twice, just to give the impression of like the venture capitalist who, I'm an engineer. Sure you are, bud. That type of thing.
No, I'm not. I just hired the best engineers. I just got the money to make them engineers.
Total musky, but yeah. So with that, give me an Arcana check just to see. Well, yeah, or a history. I'm sorry, that wouldn't be Arcana.
Can be it with advantage because I'm chiming in and helping them.
Oh no, yeah. You know what? That's true. You've got an assist happening.
Is that me making the check? I assume.
If you would like to.
Okay.
Could have Balthazar.
Unless I got better history, which I doubt.
I think he's probably.
Yeah, you got much better than me.
Okay, yeah, with the 22, you're able to keep up pretty well. Maybe he got stuff past you, but nothing obvious. You do pass whatever like hidden test he was probably setting up. And after that, he eventually does boil down to the nitty gritty, where he insists he wants to get first pick of any artifacts or ancient knowledge that's found, but he's willing to provide funding for much of the expedition, as well as a ship and quarters.
Yeah, I'll tell him about what we found on the outside, since obviously there were all those salamanders and things keeping us from getting in. But I'll demonstrate that blessing that I saw on the wall. I'll draw it out and say that this is a foundational method for inscribing spell notation.
Okay. Yeah.
It was evident by looking at the structure.
Yeah, he's definitely big on that.
Yeah, that's the concrete proof. There were some kind of constructs inside, but we didn't get that far to see. All that kind of stuff. And mostly Purser's just giving off the vibe of finally happy to talk with an actual colleague, even though the guy is an evil necromancer monster.
It could be all bad press, but yeah.
Yeah, the idea is we could go to someone else. We could even have Mishann do this for us, but it's never a bad idea to make connections with powerful and influential people when you can.
Yeah, and it's with that he definitely perks up at that and says, I wanted to thank you for your group's assistance in Lyrander's recent acquisition. The ship you sold us is the key to my house's continued dominance on the seas. I know you were adequately compensated. As long as I'm aware you're coming, I'm happy to pay your docking fees whenever you might visit Stormreach.
It's much appreciated.
Damn it, we're gonna kill the guy that gives us free parking.
Well, no one has to know that it was us.
If he's dead, he won't give the order to stop paying it.
Exactly.
Oh, better.
It says that there's not a document with his signature or maybe a stamp we could steal on the way out.
Yeah, and realistically think about it. It's okay, so somebody kills Jeff Bezos, and nothing, the only suspicious thing is a, parking validated for random group. Why would that be the only thing you'd do if you were crazy enough to go in and assassinate Jeff Bezos? No one would be that crazy.
I'm just saying, his stamp is going to be worth a fortune, and I'm sure Indigo would love it.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, the meeting concludes with he seems in as good a mood as this old cantankerous fella is likely to be in. he definitely plays it being sociable, but it comes off as awkward. You get the feeling like it feels performative even at a casual glance. But yeah, with that, was there anything else you guys wanted to go over with him before he heads off?
I do want to ask him a question. His great niece. Actually, I don't remember her, but who was it?
She was actually the person put in charge of the basically the harbor that you had
Okay,
House Lyrender build in Mishann. Uh,
the
well,
one who couldn't.
completely rebuild the destroyed harbor, and Lazara de Lyrander, and where's a picture of her? She was the one who was very bored of no longer being a privateer. She was very irritated about being there, to be perfectly honest. But she was doing the job competently, if very often half drunk. Yeah, you guys ran into her during the ill-fated investigative stuff. But apparently that's his grandniece.
Hmm.
And
Drag them up.
yeah, so as you guys head up, meanwhile, as you guys head up to the tippy top of the tower, pretty quickly you run, we'll say, the last 2 floors. There's almost no one docking at these points because it's for way bigger ships. But that also means there's like way fewer people to kind of blend in with.
Hmm.
But you're on the upside, you're able to communicate with Pick again as you go up. Give me a Constitution check to see if you're able to keep up with the lift. Skill or no skill, Pondard.
Oh,
Holy
this
shit,
is
dice.
not going to end well because
I'm gonna take the stairs, okay?
my
Jesus.
constitution is not great.
I'm not saying you can't do
Oh
it.
no! I'm gonna use
Whiff.
my inspiration for a reroll. Oh, that's not better. Fuck.
Okay. You are you're gonna need to reroll your stealth by the time you get to the top because you are like gasping and panting. Indigo's been waiting for 10 minutes for you up there. You're able to get under
I
control, but
just
it is like
didn't expect that many stairs. Holy shit. Oh, that's like day
You
for a month.
didn't get the part I said about take a different elevator.
Well, if the elevator had been stuck or you had gotten caught, then you'd like the asshole.
Let's go.
But yeah, so you guys are now
Wait, can I do
out.
an athletics instead?
You could have if I had said that, but
Damn it.
barring barring that, you guys are now facing house members only area. You've officially crossed into. You are now trespassing, basically.
Oh, fun.
And let's see here.
Just do a little quick look around, see how many people are kind of looking at the front door of where he lives. What are the obstacles I got to get around?
Okay, well, let's put you guys on a map. Let's have it. All right. So, you see that to get into his penthouse type thing, there is a set of double doors, and it also looks like there is there's actually 2 private lifts that lead directly into his penthouse. So you could try the doors there. You could try the door to get into the lifts and to go up that way. How do you want to do that? Pick. I will say on your part, as you're fluttering around outside, as you get higher and higher up, at first it's windy up here, which, you know,
Ugh,
water is
windy.
wet type thing. Of course it's windy.
Yep.
But it gets very windy as you get close to the penthouse, like to the extent where it is like you keep
Difficult.
getting it's like if you've ever seen like a songbird in like a really heavy storm where they're just kind of doing everything they can to not lose ground. That is the vibe here, where like it's really hard to get even like a couple 100 feet away from it. It keeps just pushing you down again.
Okay. Can she go up
Very
really
windy here.
tall and try to come down from the top? Like stay out to the side away from where it's pushing, and then
The
like
funny
fly
part
up the
is,
side and then try to go over and then come down. I'm sure it'll be the same, but that's what the approach she
oh
would take.
no, it's not a bad idea. And as you fly out, it seems like it worked, because getting away from the tower further out, yeah, the wind dies down a little bit. But then as you try and come down from above it, it's like now it's really bad winds as you come in. It does almost knock you out of the air a couple times.
Spooky. She'll go back down to where the air was, or where the wind started to get nasty, and go a little bit below it, and then try to reach out to both of them and say, I think it is protected by spooky winds because I cannot get close. It almost throws me from the sky.
It reminds you a little bit of, you've seen Cursor use spells that do wind thingies, but this is like bigger and mean.
It is not nice. It is very uncomfortable.
Can we see like the entrance she would be trying to come through at?
You could probably peek out some windows here or there and like watch to see her go by, but it's it's pretty solidly built. This is about the limit of how high you could build with something like this, where you need to be regularly having huge building stock on it. So there's not a lot. My point being is there's not a ton of windows, so it's kind of hard to see from where you are.
Oh, but I mean, there is okay, cool. So she's above us or below us? She's above us.
She's a little above you, but not a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess what I was trying to get at was just if I could just figure out what entrance she's trying to come through. She's obviously trying to make something.
If she was out,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, if she was out to the side, she'd just describe all she saw when she was up there.
Like, you can't see in the windows at all for some reason, but you can see there are two, like crystal or glass, balconies, basically. One of which has like a table on it and like a counter, maybe, and another of which has a big stone disc on it, but you're not sure what it does.
All right.
And they
I'm
also
going
have rails. In stark contrast to Sharn's, we don't believe in rails attitude.
Okay. I'm guessing it's a walkable distance to wherever that is.
Oh yeah, like if you could get through these doors, you could take another set of stairs or a lift or something.
Okay. So we need to get through these doors
maybe like
first.
floor or two up, yeah, at most.
All right. All right. So I'm not great at picking locks. I say to Poniard. I'm hoping that you have the skill set.
Well, luckily for you, I am proficient. Very careful not to boast, because the second that I start boasting, I'm gonna fucking flub this shit. All right, 18.
18's not bad. Yeah. There is a click. As the door unlocks. 1 second.
Did you cast your detect magic scroll before I did this?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, the door opens.
I
wasn't
do
sure.
Not immediately step inside.
Detect magic.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, my detect
Those goddamn
magic.
stairs took a lot out of me.
Yeah. DM, detect magic. Yeah, your nose starts bleeding.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
He's an old wizard. He knows the forbidden spells like testicular torsion.
Let's see here.
Tick, for her part, knowing that she's beat by this wind, decides to take things out of her pouches and enjoy tossing them into the wind to see both what direction it does and its intensity. So she's just having fun playing with it. She's just like taking out a leaf and tossing it into the wind and being like, "Ooh, look at it go!"
Oh, okay, so it's all right. I was just imagining you were just chucking rocks, and they like the wind catches it, whips it off, and it like slams into the side of one of the ships below.
That's what I was expecting to actually.
It's like some House Lyrander captain who's like setting out, and there's just a random like rock the size of a fist comes through his window.
Did a thing of sparkling on his brake. He looks. He's like, "What the fuck is in this shit? What the fuck is in this shit?"
Oh god. Okay. Sorry.
That would be pretty fucking great.
Okay. So, let's see here.
Jesus, rocks at this altitude?
Alright.
Get fucked, House Lyrander. This is
damn
what you
it.
get for paying us 2 pennies.
Is the Viceroy hitting golf balls off the balcony again type thing? Watch his drive. Let's see. He's not that cool. Okay. Yeah, so the door opens and I saw some detect magic happening. That door doesn't seem magical.
All right.
How long does detect magic last?
That's a great question. Let me look it up.
10 minutes concentration.
There you
10
go.
minutes.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we got 10 minutes to do this. All
Yeah,
right.
we gotta move fast.
Okay.
I
Yeah, well, I can move faster than you, old man.
By relative years, he's in his early 20s. But yeah, so you've got this. Now, I won't be mean and be like, you open the stairs door. Which door did you want to open? Did you want to open the private elevators or the stairs?
Okay, so I thought there was I was misunderstanding the scene a little bit in my head, but now with a better understanding of it, I was trying to get to the private elevator because I think
Yeah,
that'll
Poniard
take
has
me-
had enough to do with stairs.
I
Yeah.
figured. Okay. So,
Actually, I'll ask Coily too. I'll be like, so what do you think, stairs or elevator?
What do you think, buddy boy?
I'm still drenched in sweat. Okay.
Now, thankfully,
then.
she is wearing her Storm Mage clothes, so they are like pretty breezy. So it's not as bad as
Yeah.
it could have been. But yeah, she's not happy.
Yeah. Fair enough. Then, let me put you guys on the door. Let's see. Okay, so it's a pretty quick ride up. You're only going like maybe 2 stories up. Now, do you have a plan for when the elevator door opens? Like if you're just hopefully there's no one in there, or what's your goal here?
We're totally doing the thing where we hide on top of the elevator.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was actually going to ask if I could use acrobatics to like kind of like brace myself above the door.
Okay. I mean, so the way these work is that it's more like just a disc going up and down. It's not a contained thing, but you could absolutely, like, as it gets to there, you could quickly scale the wall and just like cling to the top there.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
We'll do the same.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I'll do my acrobatics as well. Guess we're gonna have a little.
Oh, even though you did really well, like, I mean, that's above average, Poniard just smirks at you.
It's the rogue off. Okay. All right. So fair enough.
Now that you have this,
My screen gave me. I rolled a 10 on the dice, and I'm like expecting a 15, but it came out with a 9. I don't know what's happening.
No, you got a 15 according to this. So.
Yeah, I know. D&D Beyond's just I will take. Yeah. Anyway.
All
They're
right.
fucking with me.
And you know what? And let me put Pick on the map too, outside the.
Am I supposed to
having a
be
great
seeing
time.
that map because I
In
see
just a
Stormreach?
moment. Just a
Oh,
moment.
okay.
Pick is vibing. All right. There we go. Okay, so you should see an elevator, and Pick, you should see a big blue sky / building.
See a big blue
And-
sky, but no building.
Well, like space that you can't get into. That's building.
Okay.
But yeah, the door opens, and a official-looking person kind of comes in. Like after a moment, looks around. You hear, "Hello," and you see a fellow. Let me bring the image up of what the guy looks like. And it is very Mission Impossible, where like you're just kind of above him. And after a moment, it's not a shrug, but he does step out, and you hear murmuring as he talks to somebody else. And the door slides shut again. Very impressive. And the disc will start slowly descending down.
I'm going to sneak out before it gets like as I'm gonna try to just trail him out the door.
Okay, so just
I
like
don't know, sneak.
give,
Yeah, I don't.
give me another stealth check.
Very Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
33.
Okay,
There we
see?
go. Much
When it
better.
matters, the dice are on your side.
Natural 20 plus 4.
You don't know. With that, you're able to like largely through your shadow, you're able to like literally basically pace his steps as he steps out.
Can you just sneak through the magical traps to that roll? Can you just go up to his lab and just break it all real quick?
And yeah, I would say you're able to do another shadow jump at least over here without issue.
Telepathic
Now.
speech. Telepathic. Yeah, as I'm clinging to the wall and watching the door start to slide shut. Telepathic speech. Is anybody watching the door? Can I get out?
I tell her back. What was it? It was 2 to the left. And then I guess I'm going to fuck.
There's one person looking at the door right now. He's mostly looking at the guy who just came out, but like in the door direction.
I want a minor illusion. Like a voice coming from the opposite end of the hallway behind him, just saying, "Can you help me out real quick?"
Okay, so like yeah, let me get the arrow here.
Yeah.
So, like, pointing this way. You want
Yeah.
something behind him, like a voice saying,
Yeah.
"Can you help me out?" Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, that at least make him turn around.
Oh, the 15 isn't great.
No, it isn't.
And I already
Oh,
used
no,
my
it's not.
inspiration. Shit.
Can she take mine? Mine?
Yeah, they're transferable. If
We're
you
all rushing to throw our
Oh, fuck off.
No, it would have
Okay.
been your
I got one.
28, wouldn't it?
You can take
Doesn't
the 28 if
inspiration
you
allow you
want.
to take
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I take the 28.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I like just probably like through the very last second that this door is open, just slip through and join Indigo and give him a little glare and not saying anything, just mouth. Don't you dare.
Because there was a moment where, like, as she came out, I would say her like her, I don't know, foot or something caught in the side of the door as it was closing, and it was that like heart-stopping moment before she was able to get free. And
I'll
yeah,
just
but
mouth,
you
keep up.
successfully got in.
And I just motion towards the door. Is there any spell sort of thing coming off this door? Does it seem magical?
The door doesn't seem magical, but it is closed.
Is it unlocked?
It is.
Okay.
Very softly turn it.
So past that. Past that. Let me just. Okay. Sorry, I just need to describe things as you're
What the fuck
bursting
is
in.
that?
I don't like that. I don't see that. I don't know what you're seeing, so
Statues?
I don't see shit, man. So hopefully it's something.
I don't see shit, man.
Well, let me give you the tour. Okay. Let's see. Just
While you're working on that, the second that I see the windows, I reach out to pick the outside of the tower. Is that climbable, or is it completely smooth stone with no handholds or anything?
Does it look climbable or does it look like
It
smooth
does
stone?
look climbable. It's very smooth, but you could probably do it. It's just a matter of like how bad the winds will get. And also, I mean, your fuzz could probably blend in somewhat. Um, let's see here. Okay.
She
Her
would convey what
mentality
she
is
saw
more
to.
like, "Oh God, everything has gone wrong. I can't use the elevator. I need to get out."
Oh, okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
this is not like I want to get higher and sneak higher. No, this is like, oh shit, everything has gone completely pear shaped. I want to live. Can I
Okay.
You could
escape?
jump, and the wind would probably toss
It would
you,
help
and
you
then
get
I could.
faster. Yeah, you get down
It would
faster.
it would toss you, but
Yeah,
I could
that's a
try to be
problem.
a kite. But you were pretty heavy for me. I have drugged Purser once, but I don't know
School
if I could be a
Featherfall
kite.
is never too wrong in this situation.
I do
But
not have featherfall.
coward. Uh, but yeah, the room you're in is has like just screams money. There's ornate rugs on the floor, beautiful hardwood long table, things on the side, and one, two, three, four like what look like just really these are definitely either works of art or statues. Let's see here. Let me get the info back.
I step inside and I see that Indigo already has, but I quietly close the door behind us.
Yeah, those are. You're fairly certain these are works of art, or like the intact and like very cleaned, not refurbished, but intact works of ancient giant art, looking like they're from different. These two look like they're from the same culture, but against the wall, there's two that are wildly in different styles. The only reason you know that it's all giant, presumably, is because of the runes carved into it, which does all follow. The word how it's placed is a little differently, but it's roughly the same script.
Oh man.
But
Any magic
yeah,
coming off of the one that I can 30-foot radius, anything around me? Any magic?
there is like with that now that you're not like heart and throat trying to sneak past, you do notice that there is definitely magic everywhere. There seems to be some type of abjuration magic woven into the walls, the windows.
Okay. That tracks.
Yep, yep. You would guess the area is pretty heavily warded. Um,
Nothing.
there's nothing like, there's no death things. The carpets aren't alive.
Evocation, necromancy.
Yeah, nothing,
Alright.
nothing yet.
Alright. Alright. Let's just take the next best door. The door to my left, not
We are at time.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
we are.
I was gonna call it when you went into the next room.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Going to your left. This room is either a lab or a library, but the lab thing looks way more likely. There is arcane equipment against almost every wall that isn't covered
Oh
in the
shit.
book. There's a planar sphere that in the center of the room that shows presumably the plane of Eberron and the different moons orbiting it. which it's moving on its own, probably real time, and I would say there is some tangible magic in here. Pass this. Okay. You see. Seems like there's definitely some magic coming from the pile of books and scrolls here. A lot of these look like potions. More potions.
Oh man,
Yeah, there's
guys,
a lot of money
we are
here.
about to shit the bed.
We're
I
saying
foresee this
goodbye to
going
poverty, boys.
so poorly, or so amazingly at the same time. I don't even know. I'm okay. All right. Well, shit. It's 4:35. Are we calling it? Is this where
Yeah,
we're?
yeah. This seems like a good spot to end it. You
This
guys
does seem
still
like a good spot to end it.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because oh boy, I need to go use the ladies' room.
That's fine. Yeah.
Thanks for calling this bitch.
Thanks for coming, everybody. And I will see you.